Hello, what's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday to you all. Good to see ya. What is up, Jaco Panzer, Zeldazak, of course, Xeris, Bearsnake, Featherhall, Airby. How is everyone doing this fine evening? It is time for the finals. We have reached that. We've been doing the band bracket for a minute now, almost a month. This will be the 4th week we've been doing it. We have reached the end. We finally get to figure out the most broken deck in the recent history of band standard decks. What's up, Jens Chap, Beardcaster Mage, Starnip, Rambling Mephor, Lord Varganus, and Terry, Poke Master Maddie, Atheist for Kistel. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, welcome. Grateful Dead, good to see you. Jay Zoller. Hey, we're playing Arena tonight, Jay Zoller. We really are. Wow, 4 years in a month, that is absurd. Drawing a card is the best part of Magic. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. We actually get to play on Arena tonight because we started off with a bunch of decks going back 4 years. They were not all on Arena, but all the old school decks have been eliminated. Hey, what's up, Jens? How are you? Good to see you. And Fever, good to see you as well. All the old school decks are eliminated, so now we can actually do our last rounds on Arena because all the cards are on Arena for these decks. So we started with 16 decks. Simic Food, Azorius Flash, Winota, Temur Energy, Omnath, Sacrifice, Lukka Fires, Bant Ramp, 4-color Copycat, Esper Control, Temur Rec, Ramen Up Red, Temur Marvel, Delirium, Golos Field, and Mardu Vehicles. After 3 streams, we got down to the top 8, and now we're to the top 4, only 4 decks remain. Simic Food, Lukka Fires, that's match number 1. I'm playing Simic Food, Crim's on Lukka Fires. Temur Rec Golos Field, that's match number 2. And then we'll have a loser's bracket. So whoever loses the first 2 rounds gets a chance for like the second place Constellation matchup. And then the 2 winners will play in the finals to figure out the most broken deck of all time. How many punts will we see tonight? Probably many. I mean, it is me playing, so yes, all the deck lists are on this doc along with the bracket. Pfeffer and Bearsnake, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. What was the biggest upset so far? I'm actually not, like, seeding-wise, probably Temur Rec beating Copycat, although Temur Rec actually felt like it was in pretty good shape that matchup, so it didn't feel as bad as it looked. We didn't have any, like, crazy Cinderella story, like a 16 seed going on a run or anything. Trinity, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. We're just starting. We have the top 4 and the finals. We're wrapping up the bracket today, basically. We got 2 top 4 matches. We have the runner-up match, and then the finals. By the time we finish the stream tonight, the bracket will be completed. We'll know the most broken deck of all time. Luca's coming up in the first match. That will be the first match you'll be seeing. Trinity, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Ramen up with close. Honestly, Temur Energy, I feel like they kind of got a rough deal. I feel like that one was kind of on me. I think it could have taken down the Winota deck if I'd played a little bit better. There was one punt in there that was really rough. I guess there was also a punt from Crim's side in the Azorius Flash Simic Food matchup, although I actually think it wouldn't have mattered and Simic Food would have won anyway. So there was a couple of punts. There was arguably a punt with Copycat last week. It was closer. The Temur Energy one was a straight up punt. So there's been some punts along the way, but it's time. It is almost time. We're going to get Crib. We got to do our reminders. Then we're going to get Crib. Dave, Davis 7, the Davis, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So before we do our reminders, one other thing to mention, and we're going to get Crim in just a minute. He's on standby waiting to do these challenges. We got to, though, quickly mention Commander Legends. This set is looking super sweet. Can you ask Crim to turn off his Discord notifications when he's recording on YouTube? Yes, he usually has them off. I think he was moving, and a bunch of of his stuff got reset. So that's why a video snuck in. Yes, then there will be next week during the stream a grand finals matchup where Richard's going to come on and play against the winning deck with Modern Jund. So that's on the list. But I want to mention quickly, Commander Legends looks sweet. Like, it's got really sweet legends. It's got really cool cards. There's spoiler videos on the YouTube over on MTG Goldfish Commander, so you should check that out. Also, really sweet budget magic. I guess we're just doing reminders now. We're doing our reminders, then we're getting Crim in. So reminder-wise, check out the YouTube for Commander Legends spoilers, and the 5-color plant budget magic I think was really sweet. And tomorrow's Against the Odds, we might be Cherixing. And I gotta say, I know we were talking last week on stream how it was like, is it gonna be good? Can we make a cool Cherix deck? How do you make it work? And you might have saw a little clip on Twitter, but the deck actually ended up really sweet. So you're gonna want to see the Cherix deck tomorrow for Against Odds. Buckarox, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Of course, all the old streams are on the replay YouTube. You can check them out and find them there. A reminder that the new Kadama's really sweet, and it works well with Panharmonicon and Yarok, so I especially like it. A reminder that our awesome sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and maybe you got to pre-order some Commander Legends. You get them at cardkingdom.com, even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes, and they will hook you up. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show tonight. Otherwise, the Discord is new and improved. Check it out if you're interested. Merch page has tokens, t-shirts, playmats. Good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated, never required. $2 or more get your message read on stream. So, one quick recap. These are decks that were banned since January 2017, when we started the huge run of bannings in Standard. So it's not going back to Callblade or Affinity or like Urza's block stuff. Maybe we expand out into another one at some point in the future. But this is from the Emrakul Reflector Mage Smuggler's Copter banning that like kicked off the mass bannings of the past 4 years. So decks only from the past 4 years. There were 16 banned decks in just that time period, which is insane. Hey, thank you, Full Sol. So I think it's time. Let's get our partner in here. Let's give Crim a call. See if he's around. Hello.
Hello.
Tim, I'm glad you could join us.
Wait, what did you call me?
Tim, of course, right?
Did you call me Tim?
There might be a joke that I mispronounced Crim's name at one point that he won't let me live down. So I think I'm just gonna start calling him Tim now until that joke goes away.
At one point, you mean at many points?
I
thought about it today. Like I think I've been called Tim, Crim, Kim, Cam, and tons of other names.
Welcome you to the Fishbowl. Big soup cheer for you. I mean, in my defense, I don't think it's so much that I don't know your name. It's more than me just stumbling on my words and mispronouncing it. Like, it's not like I forgot your name was Crim. That just sometimes comes out wrong.
And now that we've got that new Commander Legends card, Blim, I'm like, okay. Well, but that's just a new name for Seth to call me.
Oh yes, and I definitely will. That's a good one.
Blim, your turn. What?
So, Crim, what are we doing tonight? We have reached the top 4. We've been doing this for a month now. This is a 4 stream. We started with 16. We're down to 4 decks. 4 decks remain. So first off, we have Simic Food, Lukka Fires. Then we have Temur Reclamation, Golos Field. We'll talk a little bit about these top 4 decks in just a second, but do you have any guess out of these 4 decks who you were expecting to make it through to the championship and win this entire bracket?
I mean, there was a deck that I wanted to go through the bracket, but I guess it didn't make it. Which actually,
was that Esper control with Teferi?
Okay, well, yes, and 4-color copycat. But am I surprised that we all have like 2019 decks forward? You know what I mean? Like not really. This is about where I expected things to go. I mean, there were some things that I thought maybe could get there, like maybe mono red could get there, but turns out that's not the case. So
Yeah, I was also high on Ramadan bread, and I was also disappointed Copycat lost. It was their number 2 seed. Although the upside is, since all the old decks bowed out early, we actually get to play an arena tonight, which should be fun and should be interesting because we actually have all decks that are so new. All the cards are on arena. So our match number 1 tonight, and here's the plan tonight, chat. In case you missed it, so we have 2 semifinal matches, like top 4 matches. The 2 losers will end up playing for like the constellation match, and then the 2 winners will play in the finals to determine the champion. So our first match tonight, I'm going to be playing the number 1 overall seed, Simic Food. I've been playing an all tournament. Crim, I believe you've played Lukka Fires all tournament, and I gotta say, I'm actually scared of this. Actually, after playing all these rounds, I kind of forgot how good Lukka Fires was. I feel like every time I've had to play against Lukka Fires, you've just absolutely crushed me with it. Like, the Planeswalkers are good. It's like, it's actually a really strong deck. So I'm actually not sure how this is gonna go. Like, Oko was banned before Lukka came out, so these decks never really played against each other. And I gotta admit, I'm a little scared of how this is gonna go.
As scared as you want to be, I too have been forgetting some cards, like when you decided you were just gonna randomly Veil of Summer me, and I forgot that still existed. So, there's still some power to like a lot of these decks. Like, I mean, even if I like have, let's just say, Teferi, all the stuff out, you can still make all that mana with Simic Food and then just steal all my stuff. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's still pretty good. But yeah, like this, Lukka Fires has been actually very powerful. And I kind of, what seed is this again? Because I kind of feel like Lukka Fires should have been a little bit higher.
It was the 5 seed, so it wasn't super low, but I actually kind of agree too. Like, it could have actually been higher. I might have overrated some of the old decks a little bit because like Temur Marvel was a 3 seed, Copycat was a 2 seed, and now that we've played this out, something we asked the very first week, would the old quote unquote from like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, not super old, but could the old broken decks keep up with the new broken decks? And in general, as we can see with our top 4 all being decks from the past year, they really couldn't for the most part. And yes, I'm sure like Copycat, maybe there were puns that could have let it go through, but in general, the new brokenness seems better than the old brokenness. So is there anything you want to say, Crib? I got your deck up on screen here for chat. Is there anything they should know about this top 4 deck before we fire up the match? I mean, I'm looking at it. You're kind of a bunch of planeswalkers. You got Lukka with your only creature being Agent of Treachery, so you get to sacrifice a random Shark token or an Omen of the Sun token to get Agent of Treachery pretty early in the game. Is there anything else viewers should know before we get into it?
Teferi is a very good Magic card. When you decide you know what, I'm going to be the person that plays Magic today.
I mean, really, this is the battle of the broken 3-mana planeswalkers. You're a Teferi deck, and Teferi is really good. On my side, I got Oko, another very good 3-mana planeswalker. Hopefully I can get it down on turn 2, and the best part about playing this deck is I just got all the cards you hate. I got Nissas, as we saw last time we played this deck, Veil of Summers in the sideboard to get ya. So I think it should be interesting. The Veil of Summers might be key again, because from what I remember of playing these matchups, you just kind of devastate me with counter spells. Obviously, if you stick it to Fairy, then Veil of Summer doesn't do anything, which is kind of sad, or doesn't do nearly as much. So it's kind of sad. But if you don't have it to Fairy down, maybe it's another Veil of Summer game.
Yeah, like and another thing that I wanted to talk about was like also, I mean, we had the companion nerfs, right? Like imagine if Yorion was just still like a 5 drop, right? Like just a free 5 drop. Here you go.
Yeah, so Crib's deck is, and thank you for the cheer, Ashuga, definitely appreciate it. So Crib's deck is a little worse than it was when it was originally in Standard, because when it was fully powered, that was before they powered down companions, you could just run out your Yarion, turn 5, no questions. Apparently, the deck is so good it hasn't really mattered, as you've kind of just like cruised through the first couple of rounds. So even with a little bit of a handicap, you've still been kind of like crushing everyone. But it is true, your deck should be even slightly better than it will be tonight, because unfortunately we can't go to the old companion rule on Arena, or Magic Online. That's just not an option. It's not programmed that way. So all right, Crib. Are you ready for this match? Ready for a challenge? If I can figure out how to challenge you on Arena. It's a little
Tim
different.
is ready.
All right, let's
ready.
go. Let's go, Blim. Let's do this.
All right, let's go. Also, now that has anyone actually in the chat or like, I mean, like today I was talking to you about how we like this friends list thing is wild. It like works. Like that to me is like amazing. Like I can even chat with you in game. I can send you gibberish whenever I want.
I actually didn't know any of this worked either, so I am actually pretty shocked that it did work, but it's actually really good. This has been something people have been asking for on Arena for a long time, and now we actually have a pretty decent friend list. So I am a Simic Food. You are Lukka Fires. Best of 3. I think everything's set up right. I'm gonna kick play, and we're gonna see what happens. I think this should go a little bit smoother. Probably, or a little quicker, I would guess, on Arena compared to Magic Online. So I guess that's another upside. Plus, we get sweet graphics. Is there a good Oko graphic? It's been so long since I've played an Oko on Arena. Like, is there a good elk graphic or like voiceover or something?
I hope not. I don't want to see an Oko. Please don't have an early Oko.
Do we keep this?
I'm going to keep this hand of 7 Magic the Gathering cards.
I also have 7 Magic the Gathering cards. You're on the play, which isn't great. I don't even know if I keep this.
You want to tell? If you tell me what's in your hand, I can help you.
Oh, you're gonna help me with the keep. So my hand, Grim.
I
think I'm gonna ship it anyway. So I'll tell you, it's a Paradise Druid Hydroid Crosses in 5 lands, which I'm kind of on the fence. Like I can run out Crosses on turn 3 and just draw a card, but I'm gonna mulligan.
Totally keep. It's
no,
just totally keep.
Punished.
Ooh, is that 2 mulligans?
It is 2 mulligans. All right. No, so this is fine. This is fine.
Wait, what was the second hand?
The second hand was 1 land and 2 Ether Gusts, which don't seem great against you.
Ether Gust stops fires and Lukka.
I guess that's true. The big issue was 1 land.
I mean, is that an issue, right? I mean, your deck's like 30 lands. You know, you got a content keep, Seth. Come on.
Oh, chat gets so mad when I keep 1-landers. Hey, what's up, Bendix? How are you?
Oh, that's right. There's still free spells.
Oh, what are we?
I remember this animation.
Yeah, it has a nice swirl there. I kind of don't want to choose a card just so I can gaze into the hypnotic swirl.
I'm so happy I don't have to see this card anymore. Like, what decks would be like super broken right now with Once Upon a Time, like outside of everything?
Probably everything. Probably everything.
Oh, a Brazen Borrower. That's good for me.
That seems fine.
Paradise Druid, okay.
Yeah, see, that's not good. That's
all right, well, I'm gonna do this. Is this okay, Seth?
Yeah, I probably will not Brazen Borrower that.
Why does it ask me to do a stop every time?
What are you saying about the fact that all the remaining decks are played on Arena?
So, Seth, I would like to have a discussion with you here.
Are you gonna Narset me?
No.
Oh, okay. Are we discussing the names I call you, like Tim? Or
no, not that either.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, you know, I like this Lukka deck, right? I really like this Lukka deck, and I'm curious here what you're about to play. So we're gonna find out how much I like this Lukka deck.
Just a Crosses, no big deal.
Okay, just a Crosses.
I'm only drawing 1 card. It's a really bad Crosses. Pudgy Bear, welcome to the Fishbowl.
Okay,
Thank you for your subscription.
I think the shuffler is trolling me, but okay.
Oh, are we having mana troubles or something?
No.
The opposite? All lands?
Very much so the opposite.
Wow.
I have drawn. So I'm gonna let you know right now. I have drawn 2 agents back to back. That scry was another. When I cracked the omen, was 2 more agents on top.
Surprise!
Oh, my favorite Magic card has returned. Yes,
it's back.
I'm kidding.
I will say you have had issues with drawing agents with this deck in the past, and you've still mostly won. Or maybe that was Winota where you kept drawing agents, but you've normally been able to fight through the agent flood.
I mean, I would like to believe that will happen again, but you have Anissa and 7 power on board.
Oh, I don't have Anissa anymore.
Sure.
Boo.
But You're telling me you didn't draw another? Oh, good.
I didn't
Good.
draw. I didn't draw another Nissa.
You're right. I forgot it. Well, you can't elk my ECD. Haha, I'm safe. All right.
Does your deck have Wraths? I can't actually remember what Wraths are in your deck. You're gonna need one, I
Does
think.
it? Does it have wraths? I don't know, Seth.
I mean, you're getting.
It does.
Ooh. I mean, you're close. You're close to the Agent of Treacheries, and those could be good.
Only thing that sucks is that like I have nothing in the yard. This ECD is like no value. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that is true. Can the food get the job done?
So it no longer does anything, right?
Yeah, it's just a
wait.
3/3.
I'm dead. I'm 100% dead.
I mean, you're dead.
You have
because
a brazen borrower.
Yeah,
You have
so
a brazen borrower.
well, I mean, is there anything you can draw other than Agent? Agent doesn't do it, but
Well, I have two agents. I mean, I guess I can. No, because as soon as I play anything, your Oko's gonna elk my Yorion.
yeah, you would need like multiple. Yeah, you might just be straight up dead no matter
I,
what.
I guess there's a shot. There's one thing I can draw, but yeah, this is what happens when you draw all your agents. I can't believe I drew this many. Oh my god.
Another one?
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's good. I'm gonna concede. I'm not gonna draw 3 agents. I think I'm done.
All right. That one went pretty good for the food deck. Blowout, really, but that's what happens with flooding. How is the?
Yeah, I drew. So that last card was actually just another agent after I cracked the land, right? I guess I shuffled an agent back to the top. So, my bad. I'm sorry, game. My bad.
Oh, that's brutal. That's so brutal. Hey, chat. How is the volume level between me and Crim? Are we like mostly balanced? Neither one of us way louder than the other. That's a perfect. Whoa, perfect. That never happens. Thank you for the cheer. All right, we got a sideboard chat. We gotta figure out how to beat Crim.
Trust me, you're doing all right.
I can't trust that you're just gonna draw all your agents every game. I might actually have to beat you in one of these games. That game
beat me.
That was the Moto win. Well, I guess arena win in this case.
You destroyed me. Like all I did was omen and play lands.
This seems good. We got to keep that in. Good. What do we? Boy, it's hard to know what to cut in this deck. My deck has too many good cards, Grim. I think that's the problem. My deck has just too many good cards, and sideboarding is brutal.
I think you cut the Okos and Nissas.
I was thinking like Once Upon a Time, Oko, get rid of those. Like the banned cards are probably the worst cards in the deck, so obviously.
I mean, like you can't elk my planeswalkers, so just take out Oko.
That's a good argument. All right, let's try it like this. Drama back. Welcome.
I hope I actually get to like give you a game of Magic, or I just draw all my agents of treacheries and throw my computer out the window.
Thank you so much for your subscription.
Oh look,
for you.
It isn't me if I don't start with one.
Yeah, well, I mean that means you only need 7 lands, and it might be good. I think we keep this. This is okay. Not insane, but it's functional. So Veil of Summer.
This hand outside of the miserable agent in my starter is better than a mulligan to 6, so sure.
Veil, I'm worried about Teferi mostly. Maybe I should have still brought it in.
What do I do? Oh my gosh.
Agent. Another one?
No. I'm not that lucky. All right.
Squirrel Blorg, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Oh yeah, chat pointed out that was a Molda 5 last game, Crim, that that got the job done.
I mean, Once Upon a Time, Molda 5, like, is there really a difference? Also, like, when the Simic deck does, like, 19 different things, every one card is really 3 cards. Yeah. So you practically started with, like, 10 cards in hand.
Oh, wait, you play Omen of the Sun. All right, we're not going to make that attack. You can go.
That seems reasonable.
Squirrel Blurg, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Yeah, Velvet Underground is pretty awesome. One of my favorite bands.
All right.
Squirrel
All right.
Blurg.
So I'm gonna draw that, I guess. Again. Oh boy.
Oh, poor
Uh,
Crim. Poor Crim.
this is so bad. I don't even know how I beat you. All right, you know what? I'll do this.
Yeah, I think we probably gotta say no to that.
All right, seems good. Seems reasonable. Pass.
Hmm. No, I
Don't
mean,
you have? Okay, well, you want to elk my shark?
I think that would improve your shark at the moment.
If you elk my shark, oh, I would feel so silly. I don't even know what I would do.
I think we might just elk this food.
That's incorrect.
I hopefully you don't have any wrasse over there. That would be a little bit bad. I guess oh, you have one. Well, I guess I'll have Oko still. Oh, fires and wrath? Oh boy. Free spells, Grim.
I mean,
So cheaty.
yeah, I mean, maybe, but now at some point I'm gonna draw my counter spells, so I know that.
Well, the good news for you is making food and pass is all I got.
Sure, Seth. I know you have Veil of Summer, Seth. you,
Oh,
every
maybe.
there's always a Veil of Summer. There's always money in the banana stand. Okay, Seth. There's always money in the banana stand.
How
Uh,
close? How close is where you live in California to? Oh no. Oh, to where Arrested Development took place.
oh, wait. It took place in the Bay Area?
I mean,
Okay.
it was California. Where?
Oh, I thought
Where?
it was in Southern California.
Oh, I'm from New York. I don't know the difference between Southern California and the Bay Area, Grim. It's all California to me.
Okay, all right. Yes. Just the land of avocados and LaCroix.
Oh boy. So you're playing a Luca. You don't have a token. You do have a token. Hmm.
I mean, I might.
I see the land crim. I see it.
What do you mean?
I see that Castle Ardenvale hanging out over there.
Which one?
Oh dear. This looks like a pretty good hand. I don't know what you were concerned about. This seems like a pretty reasonable Lukka Fires hand.
I have a play set of whatchamacallits.
Yeah, like
You know,
hmm.
of Fires of Invention.
Oh, you got all fire. Well, it doesn't matter now that you get an Agent of Treachery.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and just like steal whatever you play by animating, right? And then I'll just exile the food token. Oh, that would have been so good. Animate food token, sack it, go get Agent of Treachery. That's delicious.
I feel like uh I feel like I'm just dead. Like what can I possibly do here?
Wait,
Huh.
what do you have in hand? I actually don't know what you have in it. It's like the thing here is like I kind of thought that you had counter magic, so I kind of just ran this out. I mean, it's probably like Mystical Dispute, right?
I actually don't have a counter in hand. I did have just all lands, but I drew a Nissa for the turn, but the Nissa does not feel great with that Luca active. Like it would just be your Nissa. So
Well, if you can play to the fact that I just rage tilt as soon as I see Anissa and just disconnect.
all right, let's go for that. I mean, I'm losing anyway, so the rage, yes, the rage tilt is all we got here. It's our only hope.
You can just hear it right now. My computer flying out the window.
I mean, I guess this does force you to chump,
Yup,
which
yup.
kind of offers a tiny bit of value. I mean, you still just get another. You still can make a token. You can still cast all your all your other fires for free, I guess, if you want to. You still
I
got
mean, yeah,
my
I
planeswalkers. All
uh
right, here we come.
block. Turns out I will block.
Yeah, I'll give it one more draw step and see what we hit, but I'm feeling like it's over. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Luca's pretty. Oh, that's a combo. Boy, Luca Fires with Oka would have been busted.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think this would have been quite a thing. You know what? I will take that.
That's a lot of planeswalker scrim.
It is, and it's courtesy of you, so thank you.
Hey, no problem. Simic's a giving color combination. They play all these great planeswalkers just so Lukka Fires can take advantage of them. Oh no! Oh. All right,
Imagine if I didn't have
all
to.
right. We're done.
Okay, all right, all right.
That's enough of that, Grim. That's enough. Well, you definitely gave me a game for sure. So I gotta ask you. You're the Teferi master and also the Veil of Summer hater. Is Teferi enough of a reason to be skeptical about bringing in Veil of Summer, or do you think you just like, whatever, like, go for it anyway?
See, the issue is like it is 4 cards into my 80 cards, right? I have to draw it, and I'm not gonna mulligan a good hand away just to find Teferi. I still think Veil of Summer is at least playable. I don't know how many you play in your list, but I think 1 to 2 is still worth it, right? Like it's still good.
Yeah, nah, that's probably correct. I think the hard
Like
part is just finding. I'm having a hard time finding room for everything. Is a challenge I'm having.
And like yeah, like Veil stops like ether gusts, right? Because that's going to. I mean, it doesn't stop the uncountable part, but like if I try to target something of yours, and I bring that in, it gives you hexproof from blue, right? So it stops agent from stealing your stuff. So there's still a non-zero amount of like there's a decent amount of things you can like blank with it. The only thing that sucks is like if I have a Teferi, then you're like sitting there with this card that does nothing. But I assume you probably like example that could be the same thing could be said about negate, right? So.
Yeah, that's true. I guess like negate
Just
can like stop Teferi and Veil of Summer Camp, but you are right. They're both dead cards once the Teferi
right.
comes down.
So I guess as long as you don't load your deck up with too many cards that do nothing once a Teferi resolves, you should be okay.
Well, here we go to see who moves on to the finals. Simic Food. At least I'm on the play for game 3. I'm happy about that. Boy, all right, we're gonna keep this. It's greedy, but we're gonna keep it.
I don't think I've drawn a hand where I don't have a starting Agent of Treachery in 80 cards. All 3 of our games. What is this? What kind of nonsense is this? Oh, that's like the classic Simic sadness start.
Honk honk.
Play around my mystical dispute. Please play around my mystical dispute.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We will not attack with our goose. Yeah, the hand's not looking
Gilded
bad.
Moose. All right. Nope, don't want that. Play around my mystical dispute. I have one.
Hang on one second. I gotta switch my push to talk. Arena does not like me pushing Q.
What does Q do in Arena?
It just keeps anything from happening. I don't know if you've noticed me playing a little slowly, but if I'm holding Q, I can't click OK or anything. So I like can't Arena and be holding push to talk at the same time.
Wait, so is Q like holding priority?
I guess it just like the next button goes away and I can't do anything until I let go of it.
Is it Q or tab that taps all your mana?
Well, it's not Q. I know that.
There's a button. No, you hit Q twice. Try hitting it twice.
Wait, is this a trap? Am I gonna like lose the game?
No. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe don't.
All right, I'll try it later.
Or is it tab? I think it's tab. I don't remember. It's Alt F4. Actually,
right.
It's Alt F4, Seth.
Okay. This Alt F. Oh, okay. Hang on. I will get right on that. I switched it to 1, and now it seems to be working. We're good. Wait, what does Q do, chat? Q lets you multi-select lands. Oh, so there is a purpose.
See? Okay. Wait, isn't there something that taps all your lands though?
Chuggy Bananas! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. How do you tap all your lands, chat? Is there holding Q lets you quick tap? Q taps all Xeon does. Okay.
I see you like the old art lands.
How about this? I do.
Seth, that's not a blue card.
This is my Planeswalker removal.
It is very good.
Jesse Doyle! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you.
That is very interesting.
Crim is not streaming at the moment. Oh, there's the Teferi. All right. Well, I
No.
guess we gotta do this again. Boy, Questing Beast has a lot of text on it.
Yeah.
Being
I think
able,
Question Beasts might just win you the game here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
yeah, it's kind of looking that way. Take down the Teferi, which is pretty
Oh,
sweet.
I just drew another. Okay.
Another agent. Stack them
Ah,
up, stack them up.
I hate that I just keep drawing agents. Why do I keep drawing all of my Agent of Treachery? Stop.
Um,
It seems like when I play this deck, there are two games.
yeah, it's you have either been like blowing me out, like last game didn't even feel close, or you have games like this where you do absolutely nothing.
Where I
No
draw
in between.
every agent. I've drawn every. Like, let me guess one more. Why not? Make it one more.
I do think there's
Oh,
a
yeah,
correlation.
GGs. That sucks.
Nothing.
Nothing. I needed a second white source because I have Shatter the Sky.
Ooh, that would actually been good. I have Ether Gust, but I don't have a hard counter, so the Wrath would have resolved. Although I do have double Crosses in hand, so I'm not sure the Wrath would have been enough. Maybe it would have been.
Well, it would have been enough. Because the thing is, if it would keep me alive, right? Because then I have. So if I had another white source there, I could have used Elspeth Conquers Death, saving the Wrath to get rid of everything. And like 4 is a lot better of a health total than 3. So that one, just once again, like if I didn't spend half my time drawing all my Agent of Treacheries, I would be okay.
I mean, I guess that's a drawback of having Agent Treachery in your deck, because you really don't want to draw it. Maybe in the late game sometimes, but in general, you don't ever want to draw it, and you're really good at drawing them, Crim.
Yeah,
That's a consistent.
it's weird because I draw those a lot more than I draw any of my token producers, which is weird. Like Birth of Meletis, like any of those that have been fine, Omen of the Sun that have been fine, but I kept drawing Agent of Treachery.
All right, so this means, based on that match, Simic Food through to the finals, Lukka Fires dropping down to the Constellation match.
Constellation?
Constellation, yeah. It's like that enchantment mechanic.
Oh,
Same
okay.
word. Same word,
Oh.
Tim.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna bother. You're on a roll. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, Soft Echo. Thank you for the subscription. Big subscription for you. I can't talk now because I'm laughing. All right, so next match, we have the other top 4 match, Temur Reclamation, which is going to be the deck you're playing, Crim, against Golos Fields, which I think I played every round. So what do you think about this one? This is 2 of the lower seeds. A 6 and 7 seed made it through to the end. I mean, Temur Rec obviously and Golos Fields were both obviously very good. 2 more of the 2020 decks that maybe were underseeded because apparently they're just better than the older deck that seems to be consistent. So what should people be looking out for on your side of this matchup? They probably know Temur Rec. It wasn't that long ago. It was good, but give us a quick overview, Crib.
So I think that this deck is the difference between like the typical control deck and this one is that this has the explosive kill you out of nowhere with expansion explosion, all the mana doubling. The thing that I am worried about though is Teferi. 3 Fairy really hoses this deck, right? Like, I mean, I have to have an answer immediately, or Wilderness Reclamation is just a 4 mana do nothing.
Yeah,
I need to make sure, like, other than that, if I can just keep you on playing 1 to 2 zombies, maybe I can get enough mana and get the quick kill on you. However, can your deck gain a ton of life?
So,
because like the more life you can gain, the more mana I need, right?
Yeah, and I do have a lot of cheaty lands.
Like I know you have the cheaty lands.
The cheaty lands add
the
up.
cheaty lands that gain you life.
I also have Hydroid
have,
Process.
Like let me look here. I think because I also have the deck list. You have Hydroid Crisis.
I have so I have the cheaty lands. I have Hydroid Crosses. That's my main deck life gain. I think that's really it. So I'll gain a little bit with my mana base. If I can make a bunch of mana and cast a big Crosses, I'll gain some more. But not a super heavy life gain deck. I think, as you mentioned, for some reason I only have 3 Teferis, which is actually kind of strange. But if I do stick a Teferi, that's really bad for you. We saw that in Standard. Like, that's the nemesis of Wilderness Reclamation. On the other hand, I kind of have a lot of dead cards in my main deck. I got like 4 Wraths, which don't really do much of anything at all. I have Avariel Grazer, which isn't like super exciting. You don't have much that I'm going to be blocking. So I actually don't know. I could see some upsides from my side, especially to Fairy and the life gain, but then I can see the drawbacks of maybe I draw a bunch of rests like you draw Agent of Treacheries and just don't have the right cards for the matchup. I think it should get a little better at least after sideboarding when I can take out the rests, but I don't know. I think it'll probably be pretty close. I'm actually not sure what to think. We each can do something pretty powerful pretty quickly. The scary part for me is your really powerful thing can win the game immediately with a huge expansion explosion, while my really powerful thing takes a couple, 2, 3 turns to get going, making the zombies. So that's what I'm worried about is I can make a big board of zombies, and you can just untap Wilderness Wreck, Expansion Explosion my face, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm sure I got like 20 power zombies, but what good is that if you're dead?
Maybe I can. If I just the thing here is if I can draw my Wilderness Reclamations as well as I did Agent of Treachery, then maybe. But like, that is going to be the main goal. Can I get to the Wilderness Rec before you can like 3 fairy and do all this other stuff? And like on top of that, you have like don't you? I mean, you don't play as many as the Lukka deck, but you still play some amount of agents. So maybe you can sneak that in, steal a Wilderness Rec or something.
Yeah, I do have 2 agents and another one in the sideboard. So, all right, are we ready for our second top 4 matchup? See if I could pull off this challenge. I like this challenge. Oh wait, I keep holding Q now, and Q isn't the button. I feel like I've been like talking to you this whole time, Crib, but but apparently holding the button is the wrong one. Is not doing it. Hang on, I'm gonna challenge you now.
Okay, sure thing.
Wait. So yeah, chat. Sorry. With deck lists and stuff, it's a little tough when we're doing a 2-person stream. Hey, hello, Crab Apple Turkey. Yeah, so it's a little tough. I do like the mono black deck. That does look sweet. But yeah, we'll have a normal quote unquote stream on Thursday.
I got the challenge.
So if you have like sweet stuff to show off, come back Thursday if I miss it today. I will try to keep up on it as much as I can, but if I miss it, I promise, Thursday, I'll be more focused on the chat Thursday. All right, here we go. Our second top 4 matchup. I'm actually push to talking the right button this time, so that's a step in the right direction. Push to talk punt has been resolved. Ooh, we get to play first?
Why don't you just set control as your push to talk?
Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
I mean, like, legitimately, I find it pretty good to use that. Or, I mean, oh, boy.
Ugh, don't worry, it's not good.
I mean, it's a free spell. It's always good.
I mean, I hate leaving this card on top of my deck, but we will.
Is it like, what is it? Is it that?
It's a Grazer, yeah.
I mean, this card does work though because it's a reach creature, right? One of the few ways I have to answer your Teferi is to like send a shark in.
Yeah, that's true. I could at least chump block for a turn with a Grazer, which is good. Leaving up mana, are we, Crim?
I mean, just
probably
because.
Growth Spiral? I guess it could be Ether Gust.
I mean, I also may not want to let your 3 fairy resolve.
How about the best night?
Going straight to the top of your head. I can't let you get that far ahead of me right now.
Boom. Get in there, Grazer. Get in there, Grazer.
Broken.
Oh, control is full control, chat pointed out.
I mean, well, no. Control Shift leaves it on full control, but like.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Can we do it this time, Grim? How do you feel about the Circuitious through round 2?
No, I really can't let you get ahead of resources.
But now this means you get to untap and play Wilderness Wreck, and then life is sad. Oh my god.
I mean, we'll see. Does it resolve? I guess I don't think Spell Pierce is in this format, so.
No, it definitely resolves.
Do you have an Ether Gust?
How about a Golos?
I mean, that's not a 3 fairy.
It is not a 3 fairy. How many counters you got in that hand, Grim?
None.
likely story. All right, well, I guess we'll get zombies
Oh
going.
look.
But this is what I
Oh
was saying.
look.
Like, the zombies are coming, but is it going to be fast enough? I'm honestly not sure if it's actually going to be fast enough. This is the second top 4 match.
We'll find out, because I mean, I am not drawing too well.
Simic Food's through to the finals.
I had that Ether Gust, I had a Counterspell, and I had a Wilderness Wreck. But other than that, my hand is not the greatest.
Earl might improve that. Yeah, so Simic Food is through to the finals. Whoever wins this also goes through to the finals. But this is game 1 of this match. I will update the record because it's actually not for tonight.
Let's put that into play. Let's go fetch, get another, I don't know, island or something like that. I guess I got to leave this back to block. Okay, well, it didn't let me put the ability on the stack. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you, game. Now I do not get to scry. That's good.
Wait, what did you do wrong? Or what went wrong?
It didn't let me stop to float mana with Wilderness Reclamation.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, so you got 3 cards in hand. You've already spent multiple, a counter. Oh, how do we do this? All right, let's Golos Spiral. Zombie? Yeah, I guess we go attacking.
I mean, yeah. You're good.
I think this is our hope. And 1, 2, 3. You can't kill this turd. All right, we'll pass the turd. This Grazer's looking better. This Grazer can actually block a shark, which is sweet. Cardboard Live should be up now, chat, by the way.
How much mana do I?
Yeah, I updated the wallpaper. I'm going to scry this turd and see if I can find some interaction and then fairy next turn. I feel like it... I'm worried about counters, honestly. That's the
reason. This is a little bit awkward. I'm just thinking something out here.
Wow, did you draw the expansion explosion? Crim.
I get to draw more cards.
Oh dear.
Drawing cards is always nice.
Oh dear.
Let me just go ahead and play.
I actually don't.
No.
I don't like cats as much as dogs, but I really like that.
I'm gonna set a stop real quick.
That's usually a good idea as the Temur Rec player. Got to have that end steps upset. That's the important one. So 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, you can draw a lot of cards here. Yes, this is not great news. You could have just run out that Uro, Crim. That would have been cool.
Yeah, but I could also draw a billion cards. Let's see.
We don't have the colors of mana to Golos.
10.
We don't have
14 mana, so I could do this for 10.
Oh, that doesn't sound very fair.
I don't know if I send this at your Golos or if I send this at you. I think I send it at you.
I think you take down my Grazer because it's stopping your shark from attack. I think you take down my Grazer because it's stopping the shark from attacking.
Right. Yeah. Nope. That
seems like the biggest issue.
I don't think that's it. Like, you don't have red, right? I mean, not yet.
No, I'm missing red at the moment. Yeah, Plaza, we need a red Guildgate though.
I hope I did this right and I didn't blow myself up. I'm gonna be very upset if I blew myself up. If I blow myself up, I'll be so sad.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we take 1 million. Crim draws 1 million. Well, at least you got to discard a hand size.
I guess. Is that a good thing? I don't know. We'll find out.
We do have red mana in the deck, chat. We haven't drawn it. We have like 1 red source. We're gonna fight back.
Well, I'm gonna use this. I did have it.
Well, yeah, this does make us spend our mana, which is annoying, but
I mean, yeah, I got to do what I can.
now this is really interesting. Hmm. So, oh, jeez.
You want to bounce my reclamation,
I
right?
feel like I gotta look at your deck list real quick. Let's pull up. The question is how can you kill this Teferi? All right, we're gonna pull up the deck list real quick.
I can still burn it out.
I mean, it's open deck list, so it's not cheating, but all right. So I know you can burn it out. The question is how easily. That's the question.
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you probably want to kill me, right?
Because like if
I want to say you should probably kill me.
I obviously would like to kill you, but I can't kill you this turn. So you in your main deck you have. You know what? I think we go for it. All right, we're going for it. So bounce the shark, hit ya.
Uh-huh.
Your go. I mean, you don't have that much burn in your main deck outside of Expansion Explosion. so maybe, and if you have to spend an Expansion Explosion on Teferi, maybe that's fine.
I mean, I do have to spend it, is what I mean.
Yeah. I was wondering if you had, like, Scorching Dragon Fires or anything, but you don't in your main deck by the looks.
That kind of is annoying because I wanted to play Uro this turn.
I bet. Warrior Platypus! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look whose mana's untapped again.
Is that good enough? We'll find out. This is an interesting hand. I probably want to keep all of that.
I mean, your hand's got to be insane. You've drawn half your deck already.
I mean, I go down to 2 this turn.
You do go down to 2, but that's not quite lethal. You've already used 2 expansion explosions, but you've drawn so many cards. Ooh, alright. So there's the Night Pack Ambusher. Nicardos!
Down, I guess,
Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you.
This looks like either a very, very... It's going to be something bad, isn't it?
Not that bad, really.
Uh-huh.
Don't do it. I see you thinking about it, Crim. Don't do it. Okay.
Yeah.
No negate one time?
That's gotta get counted.
I expect that. I mean, if you got an expansion explosion, it's game.
You're right. You're right. If I had that, it would be game, wouldn't it?
I mean, if you don't have expansion explosion, it might be game for me, honestly. Like, maybe.
Well, wouldn't say that yet.
It's not over. You get a bunch of, I mean, your deck draws a ton of cards, so you still have a shot to find it.
Oh my god. Oh, no, wait, hold on. This worked out perfectly. Okay.
Up to 7. Oh, did you draw it, Crim? Did you draw it?
Hold on, let me put on full control
Oh,
here.
you did. No, did you actually not have it and draw it off the row?
I no, I still don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. What is happening then? Why are you having all this mana if you don't have it? I'm getting very concerned about what's going on here.
Don't worry about it. This is 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Are we making a big shark? Like what? What is? Okay, so it's a big shark.
Yeah, I got a big shark. All right, that's pretty good. So
that is good.
well, no, yeah. It gives me a little bit of time here, little bit.
Oh, I really need that Teferi. One thing I don't like about this deck is it's so hard to activate Golos. The deck doesn't seem designed to be able to spin Golos very consistently.
I don't think it needed to, right? Because I mean, just zombies to fairies and that on its own was like good enough, right? But can you beat a big 8/8 shark?
How about Golos Part 2?
No. I got nothing for that. Sorry.
The problem is I'm on the clock where if you ever draw Expansion Explosion, my life ends brutally and quickly.
I mean, you have another go. You have the activation now, right? So
if I get to untap, yeah. If I get to untap, that's true. All right, your go. Don't draw it, please. Hey, what's up, Adam Shake? How are you?
No mana open, right?
Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your.
I mean, you have nothing else that flies. Oh, but stupid Grazer.
I may have a Grazer.
Stupid Grazer. Why?
Yeah. Grazer's keeping us alive.
Am I about to blast zone a Grazer?
I feel like spinning with Golos is more important than the second Field of the Dead. Like, I don't think an extra zombie is going to win us the game, boy. But spinning this Golos might.
Glad. Thank you, game.
Adam Jake for the 45th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Uh-oh.
I think I have lethal. Oh, no, I just drew Expansion Explosion. I mean, I had lethal anyways. So I was gonna pop the Boreal Grazer, bounce your Hydroid Krasis with Brazen Borrower, and swing with the 2 sharks.
Oh, all right. So I'm dead. I'm dead in multiple ways.
Yeah, and I drew Expansion Explosion, and to save me the time of doing all the clicky click, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. That's right. A Boreal Grazer gets the hard answer.
So close. I needed those Teferis. I needed the Teferis.
Yeah. And there we go. Problem solved.
Well, that's kind of what I was worried about, honestly. Well, thankfully, I get to take out quite a few bad cards and bring in quite a few reasonable cards, I think. Jaguar! So, Grim, if I had taken up that Teferi, would that have changed the game? That's something chat's talking about. Like, so rather than taking down, you still could have just killed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still could have just killed it.
So, okay. So, and then I could have bounced the Wilderness Reclamation, but then you could have recast it. I guess that might have been better. That might have been better, yeah, because if you had to recast it, then you probably couldn't have killed Teferi in the same turn. So that might have been the direction to go, was bounce Wilderness Wreck instead of bouncing the Shark.
Correct. Bouncing the Wilderness Wreck is what I would have done in that exact situation.
Jaguar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. We're bringing in all of our counters. We're going down all of the Wraths.
I don't know what I want to do here.
I actually don't know if Agent's that good. I think it's kind of medium. Do you even want... Like, is Agent worth it at all? We're stealing Wilderness Wreck. Like, it's exactly to steal Wilderness Wreck. I feel like I'd rather just Ether Gust it. Let's not go Agents. We can go down the Beanstalk Giant. Trim a Grazer? Trim all the Grazers? I might need a Grazer. How many lands do we have? Can we cut a land? Bad Boy, Euro, and Nail Rub. Welcome to the Fish Bowl.
I guess
Thank
going
you
into
so
this
much for your
game,
subscription. Big
I'm
super
pulling
for you.
up our deck list. I think you just hose me if you have a Veil of Summer. I just realized that.
Yeah, Veil of Summer does seem really good, although you could always counter it. You get a bunch of counters, so you could have like a big stack battle maybe. But yeah, it does seem pretty good against Expansion Explosion.
I just realized that right now, for 1 mana, you could just hose my entire existence.
All right, we'll keep this. All right, let's start with a little story.
Oh my gosh! Once upon a time, Seth. Thankfully, this can't grab any card, although it always feels like it does.
Yeah, it actually doesn't have anything that awesome for me.
I'm just like, oh well, maybe I thought you were gonna grab a Veil of Summer, but I forgot it only grabs
I wish I could grab a Veil of Summer. Yeah, I think we got to get the temple.
Card just feels like it grabs whatever they want, and I'm just like, ah.
Oh, we got a red mana this game. If I ever get that Golos, we might actually get to spin it.
Oh boy. I mean, oh boy, how do I win this one?
Yeah, I don't know about. Yeah, we're not gonna play anything quite yet. Give it a minute.
All right, I think
yeah,
I need it.
I don't know if Razor's worth it here or not. Interesting. So you have 3 mana. You didn't tap any of it. Oh, and I'm always scared of playing against you on Counterspell deck, Grims, because I know that's your wheelhouse. So I know that you're probably playing it like super well. And plus, I always think you have like 5 counters in hand, even when you don't. That's something that carries over from Commander Clash. I just always think that you have it.
That's because I built my deck to be that way. But in this one, I don't know if I have that.
All right, here we go.
Why aren't you playing something like by now? Like, you don't have a Grazer? You don't have anything?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Just me sitting over here hanging out. All right, in that case,
I feel like we
go 1/1.
I feel like we want Crim to make the first move. I feel like
is the 1/1 okay with you, Seth? I don't know.
Yes, the shark is good. No stifles or anything.
All right.
We want Crim to play Wilderness Rack. Then
bird. All right, good.
Then we do our thing. That's what we want to see here.
Taste a point of damage, Seth.
Oh, 17. I shocked myself earlier too. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm winning right now. This is a race.
I mean, is no one gonna ever tap mana during their turn? I
have cards I need to worry about from your deck, and it's like 90% of your deck. I worry about everything coming out of your deck.
So do I, though. I have to worry about your Wilderness Rack.
Sure you do, Seth. Sure you do.
I'm scared of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh.
Let's see, you have 7. What else do you have? I mean, you can play.
I kind of wish I just had a Field of the Dead. Then the Straw Go thing would be ideal. If I was making zombies, then sure, we can do this all. Oh, come on with the sharks. I took out my Razcrim. That's cheating.
Weird. It's like I need to do something against you or else I lose the game.
Oh, I'm getting way out sharked at the moment. Uh-huh. How about another one?
I mean, I didn't counter the first one, so I probably wouldn't counter that one. You gotta tap out eventually, Seth.
Yeah, I guess
Okay,
that's
well,
true.
you know, I'm definitely not gonna let that one happen. Come on now. I hate that card so much. I hate that card so much.
You probably have another counter.
Do you have another Veil of Summer? If you have another Veil of Summer, this is gonna be such a blowout. Oh my god, I hate that card. Why does it exist? All right, hold on. Give me a second. I'm tanking. I'm tanking here.
Oh,
Oh, I hate that card
yeah.
so much.
2 Veil of Summers and the Fairy. Oh, that's such a good turn. That's so
Now that
good.
would make sense why you haven't played anything,
I get
right? You
to
have like a.
draw so many cards, and I get the Teferi.
Oh my
And then somehow a Nissa shows up.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. Okay, hold on. What am I gonna do here? All right, so let me think. Let me think. All right, just ignore the. I'm gonna minimize the artwork of Veil of Summer, so I don't like get rage, make rage decisions.
Look at it, Grim. Look at it.
I'm not. I've already minimized the art. So yeah, you know what? I got blow me out. Just show me another one or like a counter spell or something.
Nope, you're good. Yeah.
Okay. All
Sure.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Not dead. Okay.
Yeah, Gusting Veil seems really bad because then we get really wrecked by a wreck here. And we do get to run it back with Teferi next turn, potentially. Hitting
Yeah,
a line
right.
would be nice. I'm just going to end up losing to Sharks, aren't I? Is that where this is headed?
I mean, if you don't play anything, that will eventually be a timeline.
How about a Teferi?
That's a good Magic card. I've seen it before. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
That is not a bad one to play. Sure.
Oh,
You gonna bounce a shark? You gonna bounce a shark, Seth?
Oh, so awkward.
Uh,
These sharks are all kinds of problems.
Are they though? Because like, if you just have like a single removal spell and bounce a shark, okay, that's good.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that. Would you like to cast something? Oh my!
I'd like to cycle for another shark.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I did not put you on the third shark. Ugh. That very likely is game.
Okay, so you kill my 3/3. It's all like I guess I got to take away your bounce just in case. So I'm gonna send all my sharks. I don't know what you have.
And you still have a huge handful of cards.
We will meet again. We will, Teferi. Someday you'll be unbanned when you get reprinted because you're actually the weakest card. Oh, zombies!
Yeah, they're coming, but I feel like it might just be too little too late here. You have such a big shark army.
A Charmy.
Yes, the Charmy is going to get this done.
The Charmy's doing work right now.
If you have Wilderness Wreck, how bad is it? Pretty bad. Oh, you're not playing lands either, which is concerning.
I mean, that's kind of a problem I have right now. I kind of wish I drew some lands, so...
That means your hand is full of good magical cards, though. Oh, come on now. Come on now, Crim. Really?
I mean, get my value while I can.
1, 2, 3. You have 6 cards in hand. How do we not die to sharks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a turn. That's a 2-turn clock.
Well, you gain 2 life, so it's actually 3 turns right now.
I only gain 1, right? I think, because it's X2 or no? It's rounded.
Oh, no, yeah, sorry. I thought you did it for 4.
Yeah, no.
That's right.
So you got 6 cards, which means you probably have a Wilderness Rack. The problem is if we tap out to gust our own. If we tap out,
have a Wilderness Wreck?
If we gust
Maybe
our
I
own
boarded
process, then Wilderness Wreck comes down. Yeah, I think we gotta let it go. All right, yeah, sure.
Oh, I guess if this were paper magic, I would ask, hey Seth, did you play a land this turn? But I remember you did.
Yeah,
So
I did. The Field of the
I
Dead.
guess before you can draw more cards, if you got an answer for this, you gotta do it, right? Maybe. Come on, Seth.
Levity Winner, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. I'm thinking.
You gotta tap out at some point.
Big cheer for you. Thank you.
Thinking. Okay, cool.
Oh, you and your fancy emotes, Crim. I don't know what to do either. Sure. And your go.
My turn.
I mean,
what are you holding on to?
We can chump it, and we can gust to end of turn if we need to. We have to try to stop. We have to stop the Wilderness Wreck, although we're also losing on board, so we have to. We're just in a really bad spot. How do we feel about some gusts? Paps, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Any chance we get to come back to this, the energy deck get revisited? I feel like there was a misplace that prevented from advancing. It's possible we see the energy deck again in the future. Welcome back to the Fishbowl.
As you were, friend.
Unfortunately, I think you got it.
I
have.
You don't have another crisis, is what you're telling me.
I do not. I have Golos, Circuitous Root, and a Disdainful Stroke, and that's 6 damage to sharks. Yeah?
Is that Circuitous? That's the Green Knight, right? From Eldraine?
Yes, that is a Green Knight. Yeah, good game. For some reason
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you're through. Temur Rec to the finals.
All right.
I don't know why I can't seem to concede at the moment, so I guess I'll let you kill me. Oh, wait. I figured it out.
Oh, there it is.
For some reason, I was thinking it was like Moto and you could do it with Escape, but you gotta click the button. Yep. Oh. Yeah.
All right.
Good game.
I did not expect this to be the finals. I thought this would have actually lost to Golos Field. Mostly just because I thought, 3 Fairy would just kind of win you the game on its own. So I guess I did have the answer for it. And you weren't playing around the third shark, so I guess that if I actually didn't have that third shark, I think this would have been an entirely different game, right?
Yeah, the third shark, I was so my plan there. Well, also, what did you have in your hand at the end? Like, if I cast a Golos, could you have countered it on that last turn?
I couldn't have countered the Golos. I had Ether Gust, but I did have 2 expansion explosions.
Oh,
and
okay.
I did have a Wilderness Reclamation.
so we were super dead because Chad was saying, oh, you could have played the Golos and got a cheaty land to stay alive one more turn, but I don't think that would have mattered in the long run with where we're at there. I don't think there was any way back. So yeah, my thinking with that Teferi turn was play the Teferi, tick it up. You had 3 powers of sharks. I had the Crossus in hand, so with Teferi protection, I could untap and cast a Crossix X5 or 6 and draw some cards and make a big blocker.
So you're right. It would have been Crossix, right? Crossix. You just said it too. Even your mind wanted to fuse the 2 things together. It worked out perfectly.
But I did not expect the third shark coming down, and the third shark definitely just ruined my day, because once the Fairy went down, then I was sitting on Ether Gust and Disdainful Stroke for quite a while, but I was just in this weird position where, since you weren't doing anything, I had to expect that you had at least Wilderness Wreck and probably Expansion Explosion. What else would you not be casting at that point? You'd already, maybe a counter or something. So it seemed very likely you had that. So I was just so scared to, tap out for a Golos, tap out for anything, really, because I assumed that if I did that, I would just, kind of lose. And it's a tough position to be in. I'm actually a little surprised that, not that you won, I thought it was going to be a tough matchup, but how easily you won for the most part. It felt like Temur Rec was pretty favored to me, honestly.
I kind of thought that you were I think the only The only thing that could have changed was that last game where you bounced my Wilderness Wreck. I think that was the play that I saw that was the most problematic. Everything else seemed to be okay. I mean, like, I wasn't worried. I wanted you to counter my Wolf. Did
Yeah.
you had that Ether Gust the whole time, right? Yeah, because you put my Wolf back on top of my deck at the end of turn. I was hoping that you would tap out so like I could just play the Wilderness Wreck and go off.
That's I had to really think about it, but I figured with the amount of zombies I had, I wasn't super worried about dying to the wolf, so I was like, whatever. Plus I could always gust it back to the top. I'm just so worried about the wilderness wreck resolving, and I guess to some extent rightly, but because I left up mana all game, I kind of ended up losing anyway, but at the same time, I think if I just tapped out and let you resolve Wilderness Wreck, I probably lose from that. So I think it was a really tough spot. Although I do agree, I think if there was a punt in that match, I think it was bouncing the Shark instead of Wilderness Wreck in game one. That might have actually made a difference in that game. At least the game would have went on for a while longer, and it might have ended differently. I think in this last one, I think it was just a pretty tough spot with you having what ended up being a pretty solid hand with the counters to stop the Teferi, and then the Wilderness Rack and 3 Sharks to pressure, which I totally sideboarded in a way to not really deal with Sharks. Like, Teferi can bounce them, I can maybe block him with crosses, but I took out all my Wraths and stuff, assuming that I had to deal with your spells, not with the Shark beatdown, and the Shark beatdown came through, really.
I was just, like, cycling the Sharks because I was afraid that, like, I don't know, like, if like you ever got to resolve a Teferi, I needed to have multiple Sharks, and I got a little lucky. I had 2 Sharks in hand, but on the second cycle, I actually drew into it cycled into the 3rd Shark. So I was like, oh, cool, I have another Shark.
Brad Truck, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for you. Big super cheer for you. Thank you.
So now we move into the finals bracket, right?
Yeah. So now we have 2 more matches to go. We have kind of the Constellation matchup.
Constellation, yes.
With the 2 losers. So Crim, I think we just might as well stick with our decks. So I will be running back Golos Field, which we just saw. You will be playing Lukka Fires, and this will determine the winner of the losers bracket, so to speak. So what do you think about this? I mean, we saw both of these decks, so I don't think we gotta like go in depth on them. Any sense of who's favored in this one between Lukka Fires and Golos Field?
I think that on this one, it's not as problematic if you resolve a Teferi, right? Like, I don't think I care that much at all if you resolve one. Because in this game, I think I have more agents than you, and I have ways to reoccur those agents. So, like, there's a strong chance I just steal a good amount of your stuff. You just have to hope that I have my my last draw where I draw every agent of treachery, which look, I don't know what I've done to the shuffler to make it upset, and I apologize, but going into this game, please, shuffler, all is forgiven and forgotten. Please don't make me draw any more agent of treachery.
I'm rooting for the Agent Tron in the opening hand, but yeah, I think I'm worried about the agents. You have more of them. You can get them faster than me, and my decks depend on having 7 lands on the battlefield, including Field of the Dead. You know what's really good at stopping a deck from getting 7 lands on the battlefield? That would be Agent of Treachery, which can just steal lands, and you can, like you said, reanimate it, get it with Lukka. So I'm worried that you're just going to steal enough lands, or just directly steal my Field of the Deads, that I'm not going to get the zombie engine online. And without the zombie engine, it's going to be really tough for my deck to win. So I would guess that you're a little favored, but who knows? Like, if I get a really good ramp start and just start making zombies on like turn 4, maybe that'll be enough, especially if I can like counter the first Lukka or something like that.
Yeah. Like, you have to get like one of those aggressive ramp starts. And there's also a chance that we just play some, like, I don't know, football pretty much on stream. We're going to be punting Field of the Dead back and forth because you also play Agent of Treachery. So you could steal it back, and then I have to steal it back again.
Yeah, although you do have more of them, so I think in the end you win the agent battle, but it might be a pretty funny back and forth for a time. So just to recap, chat, here's what we got. The top 4 is over.
Did you say recrab? You said recrab.
Yes, we're recrabbing, Tim.
Tim.
I mean, Blim. So we are I'm that guy you know. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. Big scoop cheer for you. So here's what we got. We got the second place matchup firing now, and then we have the finals. Second place matchup, Lukka Fires, Golos Field, and then Simic Food versus Temur Rec for the championship of the band bracket. So let's fire up this second place match, Crim.
I love that it's more of a struggle for you to say my normal name.
I was thinking about saying it wrong.
Which one is it again?
I mean, I thought you were really blim for a minute, but I remembered. All right, challenge incoming. It always defaults to best of one for some reason.
That's a good question. Why does it do that? Also, one of the things I love is if you cast Shatterskull smashing or whatever.
Thank you, Doofus.
The split is always wrong. The computer always does it wrong. Like, example, if I do it for 3 and my opponent has a 2 toughness and a 1 toughness, it always assigns 2 damage to the 1 toughness and 1 damage to the 2.
I've noticed that too. It does it in like the exact opposite way that you would expect. It's very strange.
It always does. Or like if I do it for 4 and there's 2 2s, it assigns 3 to 1 and then 1 to the other. I'm like, what is going on here?
Oh, welcome to the Fishbowl. Big super for you.
First?
Thank you, Doofus.
I'm gonna just screen cap this for you. I have 3 Agent of Treacheries in my hand, and I'm gonna mulligan.
Well, it's a mulligan party. I have 1 land and a bunch of wraths. All right, this is better.
How am I so good at drawing Agent of Treachery? Like, I'm a master. This might be the first hand where I don't have it in my opener. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's really strange. Dr. Uggs, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big soup cheer for you.
Oh, hi, Dr. Uggs. I know that name, that username. We've played Commander.
Oh, Crim, I got a question for you. Have you seen any weirdness with mulligans? I know Vince posted today, and I've seen a couple other people say that they've like mulliganed on Arena and mulliganed into the exact same hand. Have you seen anything like that on your end? I'm trying to figure out if that could be on the bug list or if it's just people like, remembering the times when something unlikely happens and not all the times when it doesn't happen.
I've never had that happen. What I've had happen is I have just alt-tabbed, go to another screen, then alt-tab back, and when I alt-tab back, it automatically keeps the hand.
Oh, interesting. So maybe people think they're mulliganing, but actually not mulliganing.
Correct.
That could be possible.
The mulligan was the friends we made along the way.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. I guess I'll pass.
Ooh, so there's mana available, of course. Let's see. Boom boom. All right, let's just play this, and we will pass it back to you.
I'm gonna play Omen of the Fun.
Ooh, you got your tokens this game. If you do get down a Lukka, it's gonna be pretty good.
This is so weird. I've never not had an. I shouldn't say that actually. The next 3 draws could just be Agent of Treacheries.
Hey, thank you, Travis. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's been super fun.
Who is this? Who is this Crim out here not drawing all the Agent of Treacheries in the opener? This is a whole different game. I love it.
I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I think that was the only reason I beat you in the last round is because you. Oh no! Come on now! Well, I guess we gotta do this now.
I mean, it's not me if I don't play my favorite card, right?
Yeah. That's fair. Are we picking up the Omen of the Sun, or are we just ticking up? What are we doing? Bouncing a wall?
No, we're not doing. There's one thing I know we're not doing, and that last line is the farthest from it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what you play. I'm gonna wait to see what you play. I don't think you have many ways to kill my Teferi. I know you have ways to steal my Teferi, but
I'm not sure what to do here. Oh, we have a new donation from Doug Dan Wildfire, a $5 donation. Thank you for staying positive during this preview season. Getting tired of whining from other content creators, and I appreciate your constant upbeat attitude. Well, I appreciate the thank you for the donation, Doug, and also for the compliment. I mean, there's some things about Commander Legends I've complained about a little bit. Like, I find the uncommon legends boring, but in general, I think this set's been really sweet.
You say that right now, Seth, but when I beat you with the ghost pirate, I figured it out. Talarian Serpent. If you don't know that card, look it up. I figured it out. That is a 6 mana way to mill a ton of cards on top of my deck and then swing with my uncommon commander to draw 1. The most convoluted way to do it.
We probably should have played the land first, shouldn't we have? Oops. So what do you think of Commander Legends, Crim? Like, how good do you think this set is overall? Yes, I know.
You're really enjoyed Commander. So far from what I've seen, Commander Legend seems pretty sweet. I mean, as I mentioned before, I do have some issues with like how safe it feels. But I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, I mean, they might not want to try to break everything, but like some of the cards are like example that Sphinx that gives you an additional like couple of phases. I think that Sphinx is really cool. I think something that I think the most powerful card might just be that new Rogue, the one that stops tutoring. I think that card is sick. That card is so cool.
Yeah, that card is really sweet for sure. I think that's a card that I think might just be most powerful that we've seen so far. I think that's one that's definitely best for like Legacy in Vintage. I do love this.
Yeah, yeah. And I think in those formats, I think that card might actually be broken. In Commander, I don't know. People are asking for that Rogue to get banned. I mean, maybe I do have a little bit of bias because I do love Rogues, and I myself never run that many tutors, so I always just have a good time, right?
I feel like it's actually pretty fine for Commander. I think people are being silly asking about for it being banned. Like, it's a 3/2, and yes, it does like potentially wreck someone right away the turn it comes in, but after it comes into play, you just don't cast stuff into it till you kill it, and it's a 3/2, so you should be able to kill it. So I honestly think like, yeah, it's kind of a blowout, but I don't think it's that much more of a blowout than like Aven Mind Sensor. It seems very similar to that for me, like a more fun and slightly upgraded Aven Mind Sensor, but Aven Mind Sensor is not like a bannable card in Commander or anything.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth banning at all.
It might, I think, out of all the cards we've seen, that might be the one that's most likely to get banned in like Legacy or Vintage. And I'm not saying it will, but I think in those formats, I actually think the odds of it getting banned in those formats is significantly higher than it being banned in Commander.
You haven't played a single thing.
Nope.
Why is that, Seth?
I just want to kill this Teferi, Crim. Just let it go. Ooh, instant speed Wrath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you have a Teferi? 3 cards in hand. Ooh. I don't know if you have Mystical Dispute in your main deck or not, honestly. I can't. You do, I think.
Do I, Seth?
I'm looking. Hang on. Haha, you do a full 4 copies. Well, in that case, 1, 2, 3. In that case, let's just go to Fairy to. Oh, you don't have it anyway.
Thank you for us thinking that I have it, but I don't. I unfortunately do not.
Oh, I could have done something better then. Well, we're just gonna go zombie apocalypse here.
Yeah, I still gotta beat you. I haven't drawn a single Lukka or anything like that, so I think you might take game 1 here, which is actually really important for you.
Yeah, winning game 1 would be pretty huge in this matchup, and you don't even have a token at the moment. So even if you, what do we do with this Teferi? We'll be boring and take it up. So even if you draw Lukka, you don't have a token to sacrifice to get the agent. So I'm not feeling super bad at the moment.
Okay, so I don't know if I can allow you to keep having a Golos on board.
Hey, leave that alone, Crim. Ooh, all right, that's a good card. Why, that's a good card. And pick it back up. Synergy after synergy.
I don't know if that's good enough though, because right? Like, I mean, that's 12 damage, so I die next turn.
Let's play a Grazer.
Yeah.
Put a land into. Actually.
Like, I would have to draw. Like, I think you've already gotten too far ahead here, right?
I think you have to draw Wrath. Like.
Well, I mean, that helps me survive, but I don't know if that I can win from here, right? I mean, I guess there's still potential.
I think you'd need like Wrath into Maybe Wrath into stealing my Field of the Deads would give you a shot, something like that.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean,
Wow.
probably not super likely.
Maximizing the value. I like it.
I mean, all the zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's just do this too.
Sure, take everything.
I mean,
Really? Wait,
I,
wouldn't it have been better to just play the agent first and then bounce that back?
I guess that's true. If you draw Wrath,
Then
it
the
probably
Arboreal
would be
Grazer?
better. That
I
that is
mean,
true.
it doesn't matter. I'm dead. Oh, actually, hold on.
Do you have
Hold
Wrath?
on.
Yeah, I guess
There
Double
is,
Agent would be better than an extra zombie. Although I couldn't cast it this turn. All right, so spinning for the Wrath.
and I drew an Agent of Treachery. All right. I don't know what I've done to the shuffler, but it is very mad at me. Whatever I've done to it, it is upset.
Ooh, interesting question from chat, Crim, about Agent of Treachery, which we're seeing a lot in these finals. Like, we got a lot of Agent of Treachery decks make it through. So the question, hey, what's up, Toy Brigade? We're in our second place match, and then we have the finals coming up. So the question is, how can Agent of Treachery be fair? That's something we haven't really talked about with these ban cards. So the question was, if you change the mana cost, like had it have more blue mana or something, would that make it fair? Like, what do you think, Krim? Is there a way they could have printed this where it wouldn't need to be banned, where it's still essentially Agent of Treachery? Like, obviously, if it doesn't gain control of lands or something, it would take it away. But could it have the same text and be costed in a way to make it fair?
I think it's already fair. To be honest with you, I think it's already fair because like it's cost everything. It should be powerful for 7 mana, right? But the issue is that there's just once again so much mana acceleration and ways to cheat that card out. So I actually don't think it needs fixing. It's just the everything around it that needs fixing.
That's actually, I mostly agree with that. Like, I actually think that the Agent of Treachery is a pretty fine card, a card that we would want. Like, for most of Magic's history, it would be a fine 7-drop. But it just happened to come at a time when there was such an absurd amount of ramp to support it that it kind of, I think, got punished for the sins of all the ramp cards. When Age of Treachery itself is not really the problem. So I think that they could print it just as it is, honestly, but in a format where you didn't have a million Winota and Lukka and all the ramp spells, like a million ways to cheat into play. It was very jarring to see a 7 mana 2/3 be at one point, I think, the single most played creature in Standard. Like, that is absolutely mind-blowing. Like, historically, that's just not something you would see. So yeah, like, I agree with that mostly too.
Right, like if I showed you this in 2012, do you think it'd even get played? Probably not, right?
Honestly,
like,
I think I said it was a commander card, and I think when it was spoiled, I said something like, "Oh, I'll probably play this with like Yarok or Panharmonicon or something." Like, "Oh, it seems fun. You know, play your Yarok and play this and steal 2 things." But I didn't think there was any chance it would be a legitimate tournament card. Maybe like a one of in the sideboard or something, but no way did I think it would be a dominant card in Standard. Not even close.
Yeah, same. I think this is a card that everybody kind of just like ignore because like it just seems like, all right, this is fun, but like it's a 7 mana 2/3, you know, and like but, of course there's thousands of ways to cheat it out, which made it miserable. But I mean, is that really any different than I don't know, like say an Ulamog or something like that, right? It's like,
Hey, what's up, J-Sty? How are you? Ooh, this hand's interesting. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's spin the wheel here.
I think you're doing all right. I just had a double mulligan, so.
Ooh, well, that improves.
And I'm on the play.
That improves my odds, I guess.
Oh, look, Agent of Treachery on the top.
Okay, well, I might give you some time to catch up. We'll see. We'll see what we draw. I got a land without many colors of mana. Oh, that helps. All right, we'll play that. Like, Aetherworks Marvel is broken because of the cast clause, not Ulamog. Yeah, I think that the Age of Treachery, as we just talked about, it's mostly a issue with all the other cards. I actually want it to be able to steal lands, personally. Like, I feel like having it not be able to steal lands would be pretty boring and bad. I want to see more stuff interact with lands in Standard. Like, what was the Gruul 6-drop from
Oh, Ravager Worm.
yeah, Ravager Worm. Like the fact that that couldn't just blow up a land, that always drove me absolutely crazy. Because it seems like your 6-drop mythic, like just let it blow up a land. Is that really going to be an issue? And it would have made it. Oh no, it would have made it a much better card, I think, and maybe a playable card. Doc Geo, welcome to the Fishbowl.
I think that
Big soup for you.
the fact that it can't enter, like, once again, it's 7 mana, right? Like there was a point where people thought like Ugin needs to get banned, right? I don't think Ugin needs to get banned. Ugin is an 8 mana card. You have to actually do something powerful with that.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. And that's the other thing, like, let's say you made Agent of Treachery cost 10 mana. It's still going to be busted with Lukka and Winota.
Right.
Like, you could make it cost 100 mana, and it's still going to be just as busted with Lukka and Winota. Like, or almost as busted. So that kind of is a pretty good example that I think that it's not something wrong with the card itself, but with, like, the format in general. So we already have green. Get that. Whatever. We'll get these two. Sure. All right. That's what we got. We're almost to the zombies, but can you start stealing them? Donos!
I'm very concerned.
For the 33rd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let me think here.
Before
Go with this.
as we're going through this, a quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some magic cards, you can get them at cardkingdom.com, including Commander
This
Legends.
should shut down that. Okay.
Oh boy, the planeswalkers are stacking up.
But you have tons of ways to steal this, and as soon as you find, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 lands right now of different names. Well, never mind.
Yeah, we're gonna up that slightly, I think.
Never mind.
Well, here comes the zombies, and this is what makes the deck pretty good. Although you got the token, you have the Lukka. You could steal a Field of the Dead here if you have the Lukka.
I have Teferi out, so I know I'm safe from your shenanigans.
I don't have shenanigans. I just have zombies. Hey, good timing, Donos.
The weird thing is, I just don't know if this is good enough right now, right? Like,
We
if I
are
just steal a
playing
Field of the
Grim.
Dead, is that good enough?
I don't know. It's good. I don't know if it's good enough or not. I mean, the zombies can start pressuring the planeswalkers a little.
I mean, a lot, right? Like, I mean, you're
A
already.
lot.
I have 2. Like, I guess now you only have 1 field.
Haha, that's what you think.
Correction, you went back to 2 fields.
I gotta keep up with all the fields you're stealing.
Oh man, this is so annoying.
I mean, that's what makes this deck really bonkers. So we will. Let's see. So we have to hit Lukka enough that it can't make another agent. So I think. But I really want to kill. I want to kill all these planeswalkers. We have 4 attackers.
There it is. I figured it out, Seth. It's because Agent of Treachery is a 2/3 and efficiently blocks 2/2s, thus making it broken. That's where it is.
I mean, it is good at taking down by zombies. That's for sure.
We figured it out.
I guess you get to keep your Teferi for. I really want that Teferi dead. How bad is another Agent of Treachery? Can I just? Let me think about this. Well,
I gotta draw land, right?
Well, yeah. Unless your Luca's around, then you can do it that way.
I mean, I don't have enough tokens though. I don't even have a token actually.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. And you can't make a zombie this turn, can you?
No.
All right, let's do it this way. We're gonna kill Teferi.
Interesting. Considering that you know I have one in my hand.
Yeah. And then we will pass the turn. And then I think we get rid of this.
I think you might have just helped me out.
Did I Did I improve your chances of winning here, Grim?
I don't know if you improved them, but let me see. Resolves, obviously.
I kind of want you to have to cast your stuff rather than play two things for free.
Sorry, I'm just thinking real quick here. My bad.
No, you're good. Can Leyline Tyrant and Fires be broken together? Ooh, they'd be fun together. Except except Fires is banned in so many formats that I don't know where you'd play it. You'd have to play it like Legacy or something, or Modern or something. Omen of the Sun. Did I forget about Teferi in hand? No, I want to get rid of this Wilderness Reclamation on the upkeep. Another agent. Yeah. Are we going to keep playing the Field of the Dead Wars, or?
Like, the thing here is, like, I have to get rid of this Golos. I have to steal myself a Golos.
Yeah, Golos, I guess, is a concern. And there's a Teferi. Yup. So, what do we have in hand? Elspeth Conquers Death. Lukka's done its thing. Alright.
Let me think here.
Oh, did I say... not Wilderness Wreck, Fires. I want to get rid of the Fires on the upkeep.
4 creatures. This is interesting because I kind of need to figure out if I'm going to bounce a zombie or bounce an agent. If I bounce an agent, I'm sure to... If you have some shenanigans, I get all my stuff back. I'll just bounce an agent.
All right. Interesting. Huh. So you have 3 blockers. I don't know that you have a Wrath in hand. You have 2 unknowns, but the cards we know do not involve Wraths. Oh, how do we do this? 1, 2, 3. All right, I think we do it this way. Actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that another Golos?
Thinking about it. Yeah, let's Golos. I think we're just all in on zombies here. I think that's our plan.
I mean, it's a pretty good plan considering that it's hard to stop.
Get a Field of the Dead. 3 zombies.
Right. I think both of these games, you've kind of had the exact start you needed, right?
I've had the fast ramp starts. And now this is kind of what we were talking about. Like, maybe if I can get far enough ahead on zombies, then it kind of plays around the Field of the Dead. Because like you were talking about, like, sure, I can take the Field of the Dead, but is that even, like, good enough at this point? And I think that's sort of the position this ended up in. I mean, obviously, if you untap in Wrath, we're going to feel a lot differently about things.
I mean, I gotta find it. I didn't go down any Wraths. I actually went up Wrath, like Wrath effects. So
we're gonna get rid of Teferi because I don't want to instant speed Wrath. And all right, well, I mean, we definitely have zombie lethal. Do you have a Wrath? We don't care about the agent. The agent is fine. You gotta find the Wrath. You can Omen to find it. Hey. Well, we wanted to spend all of our mana. If we hold off on the fetch, then we couldn't cast the Sir Cudius route. Although, maybe we shouldn't have. That's also arguable. All right. That is fine with us. And I think this has got to be lethal. It's got to be. That's almost 20 zombies.
Yeah, that's the game. You don't even need all of that to attack, I think. I mean, I block 1.
I mean, 18 should be enough.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
GG's.
That went better than I thought. Honestly, I thought that was gonna be tough.
I know where this deck should be. It should be the 4th seed. It felt better than the 5th seed. Yeah. But yeah, like that your deck just got online too early and too quick, right? I mean, I couldn't stop it, so that definitely lost the game.
Yeah, and as we saw, Field of the Dead, pretty busted, just getting so much for it. Like, that last turn, it was what, like, play a fetch land, play a Circuitous Route, and make 20 power or something? Like, those are just cards I want in my deck anyway. It takes so little effort to make Field of the Dead into a really good card. So I think Golos Field was also arguably a little bit underseeded as the sixth seed. Like I think it performed better than that. I think, like we said before, a lot of the new decks were maybe underseeded and the old decks were overseeded. But anyway. Before we get to that, a new donation from Booster Therapy, $4 donation. Just shaved my beard and mustache for the first time in 7 months. When was the last time you were clean shaven? Oh my god. Geez, years? I don't know how long it's been since I've shaved, actually, Booster Therapy. Like 5 years? More, maybe? I just never go clean shaven. Thank you so much for the donation. So we have the finals. The very last round, and here's how this is going to work. I think we have enough time for our last match that we can do best of 3 matches. So essentially, I'm going to be on Simic Food. Crim is going to be on Temur Rec to decide the most broken bad deck in Standard over the last few years. So, and you got to win 2 matches. So even if I win or Crim wins match 1, it's not going to be over. Once you win 2 matches, it will be over. In theory, it could take 3 matches to decide it. Crim, what do you think about this matchup? What do you think about Temur Rec versus Simic Food? Who is going to come out of the band bracket victorious, the bustedest deck in Standard?
Do you have 4 Veil of Summers in the sideboard?
Perhaps.
Oh, then you will. Simic Food will.
Is it really?
I think I got really lucky last game, right? Like I don't have a 3 fairy or anything to shut off that card. So for 1 mana, you can just completely dunk. Like you just don't do anything except for wait for my expansion explosions, and you'd probably still win the game.
Yeah, that is going to be, I guess, my upside, is I do have the Veils this summer, which are very good. At the same time, they're in the sideboard. In game 1, I don't really have a lot of ways to interact with what you're doing. I guess I have Ether Gust, but really, I'm kind of goldfishing you. I'm just, like, playing Planeswalkers and attacking. It's not like I'm really interacting. I guess Brazen Bar was a little bit of interaction. So I actually think in game 1... it might not be too bad for you, although I do think you probably really need to win game 1 because, like you said, once Veil comes in and more counter spells over some of the more do-nothing cards, then it's probably going to be a little bit harder for Temur Rec. Veil of Summer in specific, like spending 20 mana or something on Expansion Explosion only to have Veil counter it for 1 mana is so brutal.
Yep. So like and it's not like I have like a billion ways to aggro you either, right? Like it's like I have Wolf and Uro and maybe my Brazen Borrowers outside of that. Oh, and Sharks, I guess.
Yeah, so this was only deck since from 2017 forward, so it didn't go back to Callblade. And yes, next week, Richard will be making a special appearance to play Modern Jund against the winning deck, so that's coming up. Anyway, let's jump into it. We might have 3 whole matches to go through to determine the finals. Are you ready, Crib, to wrap up our month-long band bracket and finally determine the champion?
Yes. I'm just really sad Lukka Fires lost. It was the only deck that didn't play green.
I know. There's so many Agent of Treacheries and Veil of Summers. It would have been nice to see something else made it through. There's a bunch of decks that would have been sweet. I was really rooting for like Copycat, Ramanop Bruins. Obviously, they bowed out a lot earlier, but in some ways, I think this is like a fitting ending to the band bracket because we got Oko, which is the most busted Planeswalker of all time, the most busted deck, arguably. It was the number 1 seed. And we did see the dominance of blue-green and blue-green X decks, like, right through. So many of that. You're playing a Temur deck. I'm playing a Simic deck. We have had a whole bunch of decks of those color combinations do well. It really drives home the fact, just like how busted that color combination has been the last couple years. Oh, no. Yeah. All right, I gotta restart this. I didn't change it to
I won game 1?
I didn't change it to best of 3. So you won the entire match, actually.
Oh, well then, all right. So you got to win 2. Now I have a head start.
So I got to win. I got to win 2 in a row.
We're counting that, right?
No, I don't think that one. I don't think that one actually counts.
Wow. Know that if you win, there's an asterisk. Okay? There's an asterisk next to it.
Oh, my hand was actually pretty good. I wish that we had actually been able to play that one out.
You sure it isn't because the hand smoother helped?
Oh, that might also be it. All right, best of 3. There we go. Thank you, Jeff, for calling that out. Why no Oko in Temur Rec? The answer is Oko was banned before Temur Rec became a thing. So these decks are the actual historic decks. We didn't update them for the tournament. So this is actually like Simic Food that won the Mythic Championship right before it got banned. And Temur Rec is Temur Rec that won the something right before it got banned. So they're all straight up. Ugh. All right, I guess we'll try this. This is less exciting than the last hand.
I'm starting the exact same way I did last time. Island go.
How about a once upon? Oh boy, 5 action cards going to the bottom. That's a little sad. Okay. Oh, hey Elf. Hopefully you're doing all right. COVID quarantine does not sound fun. Hopefully,
sure.
hopefully all is well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh boy. Oh wow, did you miss a land?
Sounds really good.
You didn't put a land into play though, did you?
Nope, I did not. But I drew one, so bailed out. This hand is really good.
Oh, I'm so scared. I don't want your hand to be really good. So I play anything that's gonna get countered. Let's go attacking. I guess for the aggro. Hitchia?
Yup. Connects.
More Paradise Druids?
Seems good.
Can never have too many Paradise Druids. Alright, your go. Hopefully, my hope is that you don't hit lands, and then you can't play the Wilderness Wreck and kill me. Dream crushed. No wreck, though?
No Wilderness Wreck, but still a very good hand.
Interesting.
You have a lot of mana, though. What is that, 5 mana already?
Yeah, I have a ridiculous amount of mana, but nothing super sweet to do with it.
You're telling me, okay, yeah, nothing sweet to do with it. He says.
I mean,
probably the most broken card in all of Magic for the last 2 years.
I mean, except for an Oko and a Goose.
Nothing to do with it. All right.
I mean, is Oko even that good?
I would love to hear your reasoning for what is something good.
How many sharks do we have this time? Are we getting Sharktroned again, Crim?
No Sharktron this time, unfortunately.
This is the finals, Elf. Yes, it's best of 3 matches, though. So you got to win 2 matches to be crowned the champion of the band bracket.
The most broken of the broken.
The brokest.
The brokest.
Well, all
the
right.
brokest god.
Back to the story.
All right.
Oh, that helps.
Oh, okay. That's actually really good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, all right.
You know the worst part about this is I don't know how I beat that card.
I mean, you just kill me. I think is the TLDR.
I'm glad that you think I can do that.
Any chance of a ban list bracket including all the ban list of all of Magic's history? Yeah, it's definitely possible that we do more of these in the future or some twist on it. All the decks in Magic's history would be tough. That would probably be too big and take too long. But it is definitely possible that we do another ban bracket in the future or some form of bracket, banned or otherwise. Because people seem to like it, and I think it's been fun. 1, 2, 3.
How do I get out of this?
Well, our Hydroid Crosses was actually super bad. We drew many lands. Thankfully, our draw step was a little better. Craw, craw.
I think that's it.
Hey, what's up, Claudia?
That's it, right? Because I mean, like, okay, I guess I could technically survive, but
yeah, no banless modern would be super sweet.
Resolves.
Ugh. But my crosses have been really bad, but I don't think it matters, or it might not matter.
This is the timeline we're on. I have to give that back to you.
Yay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So my hand is very good against, oh my gosh, and now I've drawn a lot of lands. All right. My hand is very good, against non-crosses stuff.
Oh, I see. Like good removal for.
Yeah,
Ooh.
like I have a bunch of ether gusts. So like,
Yeah, that is pretty good against most of my deck, but not against the card draw. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can't win this turn, can we?
yeah, like so like the only thing that would have made this hand better is a Wilderness Wreck, but right now all I've drawn is lands. I like my ether gust that I had. I like the negate I had, and I had growth spirals, right? So like it was a good starter. I don't know if like I mean I don't think we mulligan that hand. Oh, okay, well.
Yoink. Yeah, that sounds like a good hand.
At this point, just give me that back.
Okay, that makes sense. You were not
Sure.
lying about the ether gus. I mean, you even get to flash it back into play. But if that,
I won't be alive.
like, if that's all you got though, how do you win? You can't draw Wilderness Wreck and Expansion Explosion in the same turn. You're at 4. Does Expansion Explosion even do it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't kill crosses. All right, well,
No,
let's see.
I'm dead either way. I'm dead either
Oh,
way.
all right.
Because remember, you can easily just out aggro me by hitting me on the ground, and that is really bad because now I don't know how I'm gonna beat you, right?
Haha. Now we get to bring in Crim's favorite.
Yeah,
Uh,
card.
some Veil of Summers, perhaps. Maybe a couple of these. Maybe one of these. Go down these. Go down.
I do not know how I'm supposed to beat you.
These decks. So Wilderness Wreck came out, and Expansion Explosion came out before Oko, right? But was Temur Rec not really a thing? I'm trying to remember. All I remember is Golos versus Oko. Was Temur Rec a part of that meta at all? Because it seems like the pieces were there, right?
The pieces were there, but it just wasn't good enough.
Oh, well, that probably does not bode well for you in this matchup.
Yeah. So, don't worry. I know.
Hey, what's up, Archburglar Lord? Yeah, so match 1, where Simic Food is up a game so far. What are we going down?
I think if there's a deck to actually beat this deck, like your deck, it was either Lukka Fires or it has to be Golos Field.
Yeah, I think I was actually wondering if it was going to end up being Simic Food Golos Field in the finals, which actually would have been kind of funny because that was like the big metagame. Oh no, that was a big metagame from a year ago. Oh, I can't keep it, but I also can't ship it.
What is it? Is it all, like a one-lander and like all spells?
We're keeping. Chat wants me to keep it. You'll find out.
Okay, so like that can't be good.
It's not what I would consider a super good hand, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, but you also considered you didn't have your hand like your hand didn't have anything, and then you played an Oko. So
I mean, my deck
what does that mean to me, Seth? I don't know.
My deck does have a lot of good cards.
You want to mystical dispute this or something?
Let's just do that.
Interesting.
Gotta slow you down a smidge. This was not in my opening hand, I will say.
Oh.
This came off the deck after the opening hand. A little merriment is in order. What Planeswalker has the best voiceover? Non-Teferi category, of course, Grim.
Nico Bolas. Also, why does it not let me do my stops? Because I set a stop, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. I'll just cry about it later.
I don't know. I tend to click it too late on Arena, apparently, and it drives me insane because I feel like I click it a time, but Arena doesn't think so. Sometimes you got to click it like 30 seconds ahead of time, it feels like, for it to register.
I was on full control mode the whole way through. Yeah.
Wow, I have no idea then. That's super rough. Yeah, let's play this untapped, and you can go. Yeah, Bolos. What do you think, chat? What's the best voiceover? Garrick, Ugin, Bolos, Garrick, Chuckle,
Bolos?
yes, Bolos. Yeah, yes, Blim.
Bolos is
uh,
nice.
sure, you got it.
So that's what I was supposed to do before, you got to make a token, but sure game, you got it.
This 3/3 is
All right.
going all the way.
Okay, once again, full control mode is on.
So we're gonna do some mana floating. What are we ticking up the blast zone? Is that the idea? Oh no. Oh boy.
1, 2, so yeah, and then put 2 counters on this.
Okay. Yeah. Up to Oko range. Makes sense.
All right, your turn.
Oh well, play this and how about a? Actually, you know what? I think that's. I think that's incorrect. Let's attack first. Get in there. Food, yeah.
Seems good.
And then we will play Oko number 2. I mean, yeah, you can sack a land, but being down a land is still something.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Well, all right, we'll food it. If only Oko could hit enchantments. I think
No.
it's a little underpowered. Maybe it needs to hit enchantments to be good enough to actually see play.
It doesn't need to do that. Get
Okay.
out of here with that.
Oko's Oh Dear is a good one. Oh, that is a good voiceover for sure. Uh-oh. Oh no, do we have the big bad wolf? Are we ambushing? Oko should hit players. Elka player. Okay. Oh, are we sharking? Yeah. Shark Typhoon is a really good Magic card.
It is. It's a nice Magic card.
Well, I too have nice Magic cards.
Oh.
How are we
if you have
feeling about a Nissa?
If you have a mystical dispute, it's bad. If you have a Veil of Summer, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, we do.
Oh, so you do have a Veil of Summer.
Well, you definitely have a Veil of Summer, Seth.
Why can I
Do
not
it!
undo my
Do it!
my
Do it, Seth. Do
Why
it.
can I not undo my land tapping? That's so strange.
It doesn't matter because you want a Veil of Summer, right? You have a Veil of Summer, Seth. Just do it. Just do it.
I need to untap this land. Ugh.
You're just gonna Veil. Just Veil. I know you have a Veil, Seth.
But Crim, I know what you're trying to do here. I know what you're trying. I almost did it to myself.
Do it. Do the Veil. So you admit you do have a Veil.
All right. Well, that's awkward, but sure. Ooh. All right. That's very
Oh,
strange.
so you really do actually had a Veil. All right.
I pressed C many times. So Veil of Summer wouldn't work there because it stops spells from being countered, and Ether Gust doesn't actually counter. Yeah, I think that did happen at a Pro Tour. I don't remember who it was, but that does actually sound familiar that happened at like a Mythic Invitational or Mythic Championship or something. It does give Hexproof, but Hexproof doesn't actually matter to a spell on the stack. Oh, this is super brutal. Yeah, ugh.
All right.
Risk factor! Veil first doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, if Arena was working and allowed us to untap our land there, this game would be much different, but...
It doesn't help me anymore that I know that you have a Veil of Sovereign. I hate that card so much. Okay, let me think. What is my out? What is
this
my
is
out?
not that good.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, not being able to untap that land was pretty rough skis actually. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, spells don't have hexproof. This is game 2 of match 1 of the finals of the very last round, and got to win 2 matches to be the champion. Nomad, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you.
Oh wow, you had it the whole time.
Yeah,
No!
there was a
I'm so
veil.
surprised. You got me.
I mean, we'll see.
I love the art, by the way. Like, it gives you like specifically the blue and black symbols, right, on your cards. And it's just like the most big middle finger to my entire existence. I'm just like, why, Deck? Why?
It does really rub it in. Like, no. Can't target that. I still don't know if it's enough, though, really. Like, you got the shark. That's a clock. You got the rack. I guess you are at 7. Oh, God. That doesn't care about any of my cards. That's a... Oh, come on, crosses. We need something good. We need something good. That's a Gargaroth. Yeah, land, untap. That's convenient.
I don't want to hear that.
Wow, sometimes you ask and receive. Okay, we will not complain about that. So let's tap a.
Oh, you drew a Krasis? No way!
Let's tap a smidge of mana.
Ah. Oh, are you gonna mass manipulate me? Because that also works too. Anything that you're doing for this much mana is bad.
Yeah, that is very true. It never feels good to see your opponent tap that amount of mana. Well, yeah, it's not a mass manipulation. It is just a Crossus X8. That's all. That's it.
Oh, okay, good. I was worried you would have had good cards to play for a minute.
No big deal. And yeah, and now you can even kill my Nissa. That's pretty sad.
Yeah, okay.
Cra indeed. It tapped for 2. It automatically taps for 2.
I don't know if this is right or wrong, but we're gonna find out.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna let you draw more cards.
I will not complain about that. I mean, that's a clock. 6, 10, 13. That's a lot of damage. More than I was hoping to take. And you get Gargaroth value? Interesting. Del Roaz for the 49th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl.
Do you have
big super cheer for you?
A bounce effect or anything like that? Is there a way you could flash?
Etherize. I got Etherize, Crim.
If you have Etherize, then you are a god.
Swally Loxodon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Ouch. Right. Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough turn.
Oh, please. Don't do that to me. I know you got something, Seth. I wasn't born yesterday. I played against this deck enough.
I mean, you got a Gargaroth.
No, wait! Oh my god.
Oh boy. How does that keep happening?
I don't know. Like, oh, you know what it is? Because control, you have to go control shift. It's so annoying. Is it for some odd reason it switches off control once you change phases.
Oh, okay, I see. How about a Oko? Don't worry about it.
You totally have. You just don't have a counter spell or something.
Well,
You have a counter spell.
not a counter spell.
Yeah, you do that. You're right. It's a super counter spell.
Oh wow, huh? That was also an interesting draw. Wait, does
Can you
this
stop? Oh wait, what if you just stopped having interesting draws? How cool would that be?
Wait a minute. I guess do we just go for it? I mean, we
What?
have that resolved. Okay. I mean, this should be good. Ether Gust?
Let me think about it real quick. Yeah, it resolved.
Look at those mana symbols, Grim. It's telling you, no, you can't target it.
Yeah. That is so bad for me.
Could have
and
Nightpack
then-
Ambusher.
Oh my god, then you
Or a
animate
shark.
your elk, right?
Yeah, I mean, you
9?
could have Ambusher or Shark. That would make me very sad.
I need that in case you. I don't know. I mean,
Oh! Oh, well, Okay. I don't think you're. I kind of clicked wrong with Oko.
I guessed with that gigantic grunt.
Okay.
Unless it was just one of the most excited grunts I've ever heard in my life.
So you did have the.
Oh yeah, I misclicked.
So you had the shark anyway.
Right.
So it wasn't lethal. Huh. So it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, chat. Oh, it's so not good. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11? You have 11 points of damage?
I currently do. Oh come on, it's the stupid goose.
Hung on. Uh-oh. Did you
The
draw it?
top deck of gods.
Oh, fair enough.
The top deck of gods.
So I mean,
Yes.
the misclick didn't actually make a difference.
All right. So now that we've top deck like a pro, I'm like starting to wonder, like, do I even just keep my counter spells in against you? They feel so bad.
I don't know,
Like-
but can you go without them? Like,
I mean,
ugh.
yeah, I know I have to keep them, but it's just like
They
one
do.
of those things.
Yeah, I mean, Veil of Summer is a blowout.
Like every time, it just hurts me on the inside when you Veil of Summer me.
Chat said if you put a stop on your end step, that should automatically work with Wilderness Reclamation. They said to make sure to tell you that.
Yeah. I mean, I always want to do that, but then I'm like, oh, this stop thing is so annoying.
It is annoying to do every time. Oh, the opening ad last game was 5 lands and 2 Veil of Summers.
Oh my god.
That was the hand. Because I was against you, Crim.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, it did work. I was very sad every time I saw it.
Roman,
confirm,
welcome
I
to
was
the
very
Fishbowl.
sad every
First
time I
time
saw
sub. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Wow, this is a huge game. This is gonna decide who goes up an entire match in the finals of the band bracket. Oh man, this is a big one.
Desperately need, by the way.
Oh, I need this one too. This is the finals, just a Magic player.
This one, you don't need this one. You're good.
I don't know. If I lose this, chat's gonna never let me live down for making a food with Oko that turn. Although it wouldn't have mattered, chat. It wouldn't have made a difference because there was a shark anyway.
I wanted you to make the shark and swing, so that's why I did that. And,
I was playing around. It was actually a really good next level play. I was playing around your shark because I knew it was going to get blown out. That's why I made the food token. But we lost anyway.
Yeah, I definitely wanted you to make that food token.
Well, we're not keeping that, unfortunately. All right. I guess you to the bottom. Well, we'll see. Sand is medium.
Okay, Seth. That means this hand is absurd, right?
I know I always say that. It ends up being insane, but
Hand is medium. Hand was bad before it had Oko, but hand is medium now. Okay, Seth.
it's just Paradise Druid.
Okay, Seth. Sure. Hand is medium. He says.
we'll pass the
Now,
turn.
now I'm very worried.
Growth Spiral, eh? Okay.
A very medium card.
Can we get a medium Wilderness Reclamation?
You think I'm just gonna windmill slam into open mana? I mean, I might.
I say you go for it. That's my vote.
Oh, okay. All right. What's a pot? Can you free spells?
I actually had to pay for this one, but
Oh, right.
but yeah, the first one was free. Wait, you can counter this?
No, I'm thinking about something else.
All right, that makes
What about
sense.
I want to Veil of Summer you?
Do you have?
Which you know isn't in this deck.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, what do we do here?
That looks like Oko mana. Seth, why are you tapping 3 mana? You playing
That
some?
is.
Okay.
That might be Oko mana.
Am I gonna get owned for doing this? We'll find out on this week's episode of Crim Loses to Veil of Summer.
No, you don't lose to Veil of Summer this time.
Yes.
Yeah, you dodged. Do you want to Joe for the
Find
fifth
out this
month?
week on Crim Goes to Veil of Summer.
Welcome to the Fishbowl.
Oh,
Thank you for
boy.
your subscription. Big super cheer for
All right,
you.
let's go ahead and play this.
I mean, Veil of Summer is really good. At the same time, I think it's another card that did suffer to some extent from the brokenness of the format. And the fact that all the good cards were in green. So in another standard, I could see it maybe being okay-ish. Oh, so many counters. All right. Yeah. That's awkward.
Whoa.
Boom. Take it,
I mean,
Grim. Down to 18.
I am. You are correct. Let me tap out so you can play Nissa. It's going to be a good idea. I promise. No.
Chat, you'll learn. You got to always expect Crim to have 2 counters. That's step 1. If you think I'm punning, it's actually just Crim always has 2 counters.
Always has it.
He always has it. Or maybe 3 counters. Do we get another one?
That is an interesting game of ball.
I really need that to not be on the battlefield, Crim. I would appreciate you letting this resolve. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm sure you have another one or something equally devastating. I'm down to 1 card. That's not good.
I don't think I can afford to do that, so... You have 1 card. Seth, every time this happens, I lose to some shenanigans. Oh, you're keeping that on top?
I'm keeping.
That's not good.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know if it's as good as I need it to be. We'll see. You have a Wilderness Wreck. You can. Oh, and a Shark too. Okay. So Wilderness Wreck is back.
Is it, Seth? Can I have it? How do you feel about that?
Not good, but yeah.
What is in your hand, Seth? Just tell me what's in your hand.
I'm gonna show you.
That's not good. Oh. Are you sure you want to do that now and not at my end step?
I think before you untap, it might be the best opportunity. This Wilderness Wreck though, it's just gonna come back. All right. Well, I guess we're aggro.
Well, I get to keep my token, right? So I guess that's pretty good.
You do get to keep your token. But you have. Oh, you have 2 cards in hand you're not casting. One of them is probably Expansion Explosion.
I refuse to lose to Nissa. Or I guess in this case, I don't want to get Oko'd.
Oh, can I even put this on the top? Like, is it even worth it? Or do we need something better than Oko? Better than the best Planeswalker in the history of Magic? Yeah, alright, bottom. Do you have the Expansion Explosion? That's a big question here. We know there's a Wilderness Rack.
I have
Something. Oh, you never want to see the mana floating. You're always hoping for just like the quick passing of the end step. But once the mana starts floating, you know things are gonna go bad.
the bodies start dropping.
Yeah, they do.
All right, so that's
Ooh, massive shark. Okay. Oh, come on, Magic Gods.
one time for you, boy. Let me beat the menace, the Simic menace.
Oh no! Oh no! I feel like us is really bad. We're falling behind. Gonna go down a match with a 1 seed. Is Temur Rec actually gonna win this?
Well, I mean, I gotta win it. I gotta do it again. Oh, never mind. I drew Expansion Explosion. I'm a master.
Oh boy.
I tactically do that, by the way. I knew I was gonna draw it, so I put my it takes skill. Don't anybody tell you otherwise. It takes skill to put yourself in the situation to benefit from a top deck.
Benefit you do to go up an entire game in the finals. Yeah, I think Oko's kind of just like okay in this matchup.
Oko, not okay. That's not how you pronounce his name.
Okay is just Oko in this matchup.
Look, Seth.
Are you gonna kill my Brazen Borrower to rub it in?
I know you like drawing cards, so I'm gonna help you out.
Oh, thank you.
Look.
Oh, but also damage me.
I mean, look. Well, greatness at any cost, right?
Oh, all right. So that means that Temur Rec is up a game in the finals. That means I need to win 2 in a row. I need to win 2 in a row with Oko. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Arena may have just crashed on me. Gonna reload it real quick.
Wow, I didn't know it. Also, I explosioned your computer too.
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. Weren't we just talking about this the other day that you found out that you don't have a solid state drive? Also, like you've been using like an old school like drive for your computer.
Yeah, we were maybe talking about that a little bit. What is I mean, what is the deal with with solid state drives anyway? Like, I don't know. Like, are they really that cool?
I would say they're almost like, I kind of forgot, but like I would say they're not like mandatory, but I would say they're pretty close to it, in my opinion. Helps you like boot up faster and all this other stuff.
How long have they been around? Like a long time.
It feels like forever. I'm not sure. I don't remember how long they've actually been around now.
Long enough that I probably should have one by now.
Yeah, I would say yes. Like, do you have a TV, Seth? Actually, do you have a TV, Seth?
Yes, I have a TV.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, maybe you don't, right? But like,
I have a. Oh no, it's this push to talk. Arena does not like my push to talk.
What happened?
It's not responding.
Your computer?
No, Arena again.
Oh. You know what it is?
If I had
it's the solid state drive that you don't have.
I know if I had a SSD, this would be working perfectly. All right, I guess I gotta restart Arena again. All right, no push to talk, no push to talk. We're on talking hiatus until Arena loads. Oh wait.
Uh-oh. Did your whole computer blow up? Now you're not responding at all.
It might be. Oh, it loaded. Wait, can you not hear me?
Oh, now I can. Okay, what's up?
It loaded. It took a while, but it went to a gray screen for a minute and gave me a bunch of warnings, but then it loaded, so we're good. We're good. All right, best of 3. I win the coin flip this time since we lost that match, so we get to go first. And here we go. This is it, chat. This is it. Either we have to win this to force a decisive match 3, or Temur Rec is going to be the champion of the band bracket. It all comes down to this match. It is lose and you were out.
I mean, it feels good to have a game to lose when your opponent has 4 Veil of Summers, but
all right, so we're on the play. And give us a good hand. And we'll keep this. It's medium.
oh, I'm gonna lose. Medium with a once upon a time start. Okay, we're dead. Well, I was going to say at least the island doesn't allow you a turn 1 play, but I was wrong.
Oh,
you
God.
had the turn 1 play anyways.
HED versus SSD is like walking versus a sports car. All right, I gotta get SSD.
Actually, that's very true. Whoever said that is correct. You are actually just walking everywhere right now.
I mean, walking is good for your heart, they say. So maybe.
Okay, oh, that's true. That's true.
So I'm
true.
winning. I'm winning. All right, let's food it up.
I'm surprised. It was a medium hand. I was expecting a turn 2 Oko because I was dead if you had it.
What do we do here?
Pass? Oh, all right. Nope, that's not passing. Could I put...
I think I need a clock.
Like, in your house?
Yeah, in my SSD, HHD.
Yeah. Do they have an SSD with a clock in it? That's just value. Right?
But I think I need to be attacking you. I think the problem is I've just been sitting around too much. I've been playing too fearful of this card that's coming down and probably gonna beat me. But
that's what you said last time, and I think I got bodied. Not in the last match, but I mean you said that before, and I've definitely lost. Could I persuade you into passing the turn?
Not quite.
Okay. Well,
I'm being aggro magic. I just tapped out and got wilderness wrecked. All right, let's go to combat. Get in.
yes, you will get in. Would you like to stack that food? That's 4 damage. That's that clock we're talking about.
Jeez, this is so rough. All right. Yeah, your go.
Passing the turn.
Oh, wilderness wreck is so tough. Ooh, Nightpack Ambusher A. Okay.
I can have?
Yes. You can have. Remember, chat. Crim always has 2 counters. You gotta remember. Gotta remember that.
So you have something to do with my hand? With your hand? Oh. Interesting. Do you have like Brazen Borrower or something like that? Like, you don't play. Oh, wait, no. Shark wasn't around yet.
Yeah, I don't have sharks. That was before my time.
I agree. We got to get something going.
Yeah, well, I guess we're taking 4. Let's do this.
Sure.
Okay, but you get to start making tokens.
I mean, we're both making tokens currently.
Yours are tokens that can attack, though.
I mean, Oko can make your tokens attack. Also, like, those tokens are feeding your Wicked Wolf here, which isn't exactly like a joke. Yeah, that card.
How about an Oko?
Okay, so you can't play Nissa this turn, so that's fine.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay. Oh, right, because it's game one. You don't have Veil of Summer. Oh, God, I play around Veil of Summer all day long. All the time.
I mean, we're
Counter magic.
trying to do things, but it's a very tough matchup because we lose if we do things because then Wilderness Retcon was off, but we lose if we don't do things because our clock's not fast enough. So it's one of those, like...
But I want more tokens.
No matter what you do situations, you're in pretty rough shape. It would have been nice to draw land there.
Well.
It's back.
All
Okay.
right, so you don't have anything. All right, that's good.
Do you have the expansion explosion? Not yet. That's not exactly the land we were hoping for. Well, alright. How about a Nissa?
How about a Nissa, huh? How about that card? That's a good card.
It's not bad. Not bad. Interesting.
Unfortunately, it is interesting. I'd rather it not be interesting. I just wanted you to just do nothing and pass the turn, but it's not the case. So top, great. All right. Well, that's probably crisis.
Oh, but what? But you could just win here potentially.
Maybe.
Oh, don't maybe me, Crim, with that shark.
I gotta find something to do, right?
I mean, you got a pretty good board going on. Big Flyer. Ambusher. Uro. Oh, man. Oh, man. Untapping Breeding Pool doesn't do anything, so we should save up our forest untaps for when they do something. It's not like we can do anything by having an extra mana this turn anyway.
Okay. So what do I have now?
So normally you wanna use your lands that don't do anything in the turns when you can't do anything, and then use your forests on the turn when you do something, because you only get to untap them once and then they're done essentially.
Can I afford to let you?
Yeah, I think you can.
yeah, okay.
We had to completely tap out for this. This was a tap land that we played afterwards, so we had to tap everything for Nissa. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So Nissa goes to 2. You get to untap everything.
I just don't know.
I don't know either.
All right, so that's crisis mana. You wouldn't keep anything that isn't a crisis. Or mass manipulation. Some X spell.
Oh, I don't think you need to be quite as scared as you are. How about a Oko?
Why does Auto Tapper constantly, like, dunking me?
Aethergust A. It's always tough when you don't know if you should put your best card on the top of your deck.
You don't just have a crisis? You can just draw it back immediately.
Oh, I wish I had the Graces.
You have like 50 mana.
You can't gust a gust. Alright. We will put this
On the bottom? On the top?
on the bottom.
Ooh, so that's concerning because then your hand is very threat heavy.
And then we will...
Seth's hand.
How do we get out of this?
Pass.
No, not that yet.
Once again, if you don't ask, you don't get.
All right, let's turn on a land.
2, 4, 6 mana. Swing with the breeding pool, right?
I need to damage you at some point here.
This is very peculiar. Why would you? So okay, I mean, like I'm okay with you tapping down your goose and making another food. If I can get rid of Nissa. I'm not gonna get a wolf next turn. I don't think this matters. Yeah, sure. Have fun. Have fun.
Sure. You also have enough cards in your graveyard for Uro to return. That's also bad. There's a lot of bad things going on at the moment. Yeah, Ether Ghost is not
Now, save
ideal.
myself the lands.
Like, it helps against Wilderness Wreck a little bit, but it's not great.
Not tapping out. Not tapping out to make that wolf. Or not that wolf, the
food.
Food. I mean, I kind of want you to block, right? Like, if you block, that's great. You can double block, kill my Night Pack Ambusher.
I can. But then I also lose a land, which is awkward.
What do you hold? Like, I'm so curious what your hand is. Like, okay. I mean, I'm going to kill the breeding pool. Why did you untap for the breeding pool, right? Like, that's my question. You clearly wanted that, like, 2 mana from the breeding pool.
Oh, yeah. This isn't ideal. And then Uro gets to come, and there's still a Wilderness. I really hate Wilderness Wreck. Oh,
I know what's going on here, Seth. You can have your Oscar. You're gonna ether gust me, aren't you? You're gonna ether gust me. You're gonna ether gust me. You drew it. Is there just 2 ether gusts? That would make sense, but why wouldn't you use the mana before?
Do I gust?
Do
Do I gust the Uro or the Wilderness Rack is the question. I definitely got a gust. Boy, both are bad. I guess I gotta. Jeez. There's no good option here. That's a hard part about this this matchup. Well, all right. I guess we gotta just hope you don't draw the stuff that goes with your Wilderness Rack. Is the main plan.
Yeah, that's a good start.
So you get to untap. You still have a million cards in hand. Uh-oh. Whoa. Do you have another ambusher? Ooh. Oh, you do.
Get this out now. I'm doing this now as opposed to later because if you do draw a gust or something... Oh, come on! Nissa's! Behind every great Nissa is another Nissa!
Oh, this isn't good, though. You're still going to get your Uros. Oh, you still got Uros to draw cards. You still got the Wilderness Rack. You still got the Shark. Like, I feel like I'm still in super tough shape here. I'm, like, just barely hanging on.
I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that.
Yeah.
So now...
The whole chat argument about hard drives is over my head. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yelling at you for hard drives?
Yeah, chat is going back and forth about various hard drives. All right, so this is going to...
Wait, is somebody trying to argue that somehow solid state is not better?
Prices are coming into it and like cost per gigabyte and stuff. So stuff that I don't even know what they're talking about, honestly. Way too smart for me. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I mean, this is what we got.
What we got, huh?
We'll see what Crim's got. That's the question.
It is an X spell.
Finally, did Is Crim's last card a counter spell? Is the biggest question. Uh,
I hate mana doubling so much. It even grows your Wicked Wolf.
oh yeah. Oh, it does. I'm Wolf Tribal now. Well,
Yeah.
now we gotta try to kill you before you use this Castle of Antris to find Expansion Explosion and kill me anyway. 2 to the bottom. That's what we like to see.
I think I'm dead.
I mean, you get a draw, which if it's Expansion Explosion, is it game? Like, I guess you can't quite kill me. I don't think.
No. Oh wait, now I can.
Oh no! Really? Did you
Yeah.
what did you top deck? Oh, and you got the Wilderness, and you have the Expansion Explosion in hand.
Yeah, it's in my hand.
1, 2, 3.
Hold
1,
on,
2,
is that
3,
enough?
4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think you're 1 short.
Yeah, I am. Oh wow.
But can I kill you? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I think I can. Wow. This
Let
is
me think here.
interesting.
4,
So
8, 12. You have 23 damage on me because, why not? I can blow up one of these things, but that doesn't save me. Maybe I just try to draw some cards and stay alive,
Yeah,
but not fully tap out.
like draw into something that can, like another removal spell or something. That might be
Yeah.
the best bet. Jazz says you should kill the Wicked Wolf.
No, yeah. Seems like a good plan, a very good plan that I will definitely be doing.
Oh, you set the stop this time too. I was hoping for it just to pass to my turn real quick.
No, yeah, turns out I didn't want to just completely lose the game this time. So I have 10 mana, so I can deal 6 somewhere.
Yeah.
If I deal 6 to the ambusher, it's 4. Killing my own ambusher, by the way. 4, potentially 8, 11, 14, 17, 20. I can block 4 of that, leaving me exactly at 1. Because that would kill your Lord effect. Yep, that's what I got to do. That sucks. Okay. So 6.
Getting into 1 isn't especially helpful. With 2 Wilderness Rex going. Yeah. So, new hand, untaps.
It's a really bad 6.
Oh, right.
It is.
Six Ether Gus.
I wish. I actually wish.
Well, geez, not super exciting.
Behold, nature's true power.
Well, here we come. Gross Spiral?
let's see.
Sure.
Growth Spiral draws me into that.
Now you definitely... Oh, no. That's not that bad of a 6.
No, I just drew into that.
Oh, okay. Ugh. Yeah, it's bad.
Block the forest, because forest is misery. Block there. So I don't randomly get killed by a growing Wicked Wolf.
Yeah. Down to 4.
Yeah. What do you have now?
Nothing. Do you have it? I definitely dead to Expansion Explosion now, no doubts. If you have it. And you're definitely dead to my crackback if you don't have something, but you got,
No, I have a row.
you got a lot of cards in hand.
think I might actually be. This is interesting. All right. First thing is, let's do this.
Okay.
Okay, now we did. All right, we got
Oh.
it.
Expansion explode. Oh my
I drew into
goodness.
it. I drew into the expansion. So now,
Hey, what's up, Glitterblock? Good to see you. Good to see you.
you know what? You can have Nissa.
Oh well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, close, but not really that close.
Hold. I mean, there's still a lot of room for me to misclick here. You can always count on me to misclick.
I mean, yeah, you got it.
All right. Now, as long as I float a blue, I don't care, right? I can tap QQ.
Yeah, I believe you.
All
Fair
right.
enough. Oh, so we're gonna need a lot of wins in a row. How are we able to play an arena? The old decks have been eliminated, so that's how we're able to play on arena this week. All the decks that weren't on arena have been knocked out of the tournament already.
That was so close. Oh my god.
That was a really close match. It was.
Oh, I should have been dead.
Oh, I wish. So close.
I got so lucky, but once again, better lucky than good.
I mean, Wilderness Wreck is a really strong card. Mana doubling is powerful.
The deck is very powerful and whatnot, but there is one thing I did like about it is the decision trees. They're actually pretty intense.
It kind of plays like a control deck to some extent with a constant finish.
Correct.
I don't know. Maybe this matchup is not as great as I was hoping.
I mean, the only thing that helps me in this matchup is that I have Ether Gust because that gets around Veil. I mean, as long as it's on the stack, not while it's out, but like.
And I honestly I'm not very good at dealing with Wilderness Reclamation. It's not like I just can blow it up. I can try to do what I have been doing, gust it to the top of your library, brazen borrow it back to your hand. But once it's a battlefield, it's not all that easy to just deal with. I can't just permanently deal with it, which has definitely proven itself to be a bit of an issue, I would say.
Yeah, this so far being able since the printing of sharks, that definitely helped, right? Having sharks allows me to actually be somewhat aggressive, get around 3 fairies, attack your planeswalkers, and not just sit and solely rely on the expansion explosion game plan.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna keep this.
I will also try this.
You gotta trust your band cards. You gotta trust your band cards.
Every time I see that, it still just feels, what I mean, really, really sketchy.
Alright. Well, Breeding Pool. Paradise Druid.
That's not good. Yeah, I think I need to do this. Leave up mana.
Oko?
Seems good.
Well, alright. The downside is... The downside is you can potentially just Growth Spiral into Wilderness Wreck. Or, okay, I would rather deal with that than the other options.
Yes.
No Growth Spiral is kind of okay.
Okay, now... I was a little bit worried that might backfire in that you had a Mystical Dispute, but I think that's, okay now.
Well, alright. Oko again. Oh, now we have the Growth Spiral. I see.
No, no, we don't. All right.
Well, we're definitely turning on this food. I like how it gives you a big warning, like the warning that it thinks you're like misclicking or something. Like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, that's what Oko always does. Arena, like.
I'm the most sure about this I've ever been.
I think we want to
Huh.
save this veil for a
This
time
is
when
unfortunate.
it's more impactful, because we can just replay the Oko. Being able to like answer a reclamation or an expansion explosion, I think is what we're really going for. Once upon a time.
Yep, that's one heck of a magic card.
Let's take this.
Yeah, that seems good.
Land, go to combat.
Not elking your own stuff?
Well, I don't have a food to elk at the moment.
You can elk your Paradise Druid.
I could elk my elk.
You can elk your Paradise Druid, and that would show me what's up.
Let's make a food.
Yep.
And yeah, you can go. Gross Spiral again? Broken, ban card.
I mean, I am going to try. All right, it resolved.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, you're doing a lot of ramping.
Does that do anything? I don't know.
Eventually. Eventually you'll find a shark or something. Or an ambusher. Sure.
All right. Sending it back, I assume.
Yeah, I think back to the hand for the time being.
So you have 3 mana.
Passing, interesting. Well, Brazen Borrower?
Yup.
So you have a huge shark again. You always have a huge shark. I'm gonna play the land. Three. So in theory, I could turn on the food, try to attack for lethal, but you have the Night Pack Ambusher for sure, and you have a bunch of other cards. I wonder if that's wrong. That might just be wrong. Alright, let's go to combat. Get in with Brazen Borrower.
All right, I'll play Brazen Borrower.
Yep.
Trying to block.
Sure.
Well, I still have something that can. 3, 4, 5, 6.
How about a Crossis?
Yeah, that seems good. All right, so you have 1 mana open. Mystical Dispute is a potential.
Yeah, only
thing.
one. And yeah, here go. Yeah, there's the ambusher. Ooh. Come on.
Ambusher.
No wilderness rack. No wilderness rack.
I'd like one, but let's find out. All right.
Oh, you have so much mana. Expansion Explosion's getting scary just naturally. You have enough lands that it's actually not bad.
How dead am I? I think I'm pretty dead.
You've hit a lot of Gross Spirals, that's for sure.
That's my playset. All right. And I think I'm dead, right? Do you have no, you use the Brazen Borrower. I can't play anything.
I do have Ether Gust.
Desperation? Because you kill me eitherwise?
Sure. You may copy.
I hate that card.
Oh, Veil of
So
Summer.
efficient. It's
Oh.
so efficient for 1 mana.
It is. It is
Ah!
ridiculous. This is the finals. In fact, if Simic Food loses this game, it's over. Temur Rec has it. If Temur Rec loses, if Simic Food wins this game, we have one more match to decide the entire thing. Yeah, Veil is super busted. Hey, what's up, Utio? How are you? All right, sure.
Yup. Yeah. Looking at your top 5 cards is always nice.
Honestly, my
Like-
hits are not that great in this deck.
How many like one-landers have you kept because of that? I am curious.
There's been a couple. It's not been like a ton. That's awkward.
All right. Here comes the Oko.
Nope. No go.
Right. You gotta give up the mana so when I try to do something to that Oko, though, you got it.
I'm really worried though. This is the Temur Rec nut draw potentially. Grow Spiral, land, untap, Wilderness Wreck. It's been
no.
it's been awkward that we've drawn 2 lands in
All
a row.
right. So 5 mana this upcoming turn. I mean, maybe unless you only have a tap land.
I may have a tap land.
I mean, I know you have a tap land. It's just whether or not you have an untapped land. But for 5 mana, that's Nissa mana. No Nissa mana currently, so
Yeah, no Nissa this turn.
would you like to attack?
Too risky. You gotta have Ambusher if you didn't play another 4-drop. Or just Grow Spiral like always. Gotta always put Crim on the Grow Spiral. Ooh, that's a little worrisome. All right, taking up. Well, let's make a food.
Yup.
Now what? Now what? So you have this on 2?
Do you have counter magic? Like that's
Alright. Back to you.
uh-huh. Okay, Seth.
I mean, I can't just let you slam your Wilderness Reclamation if I can help it. I gotta try to stop it.
Uh-huh, Seth. Okay.
Alright. Nightpack Ambusher is pretty good too. I think having access to like Ambusher and then Sharks adds a whole nother like layer to this deck, which makes it a lot more powerful.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I can actually be aggressive, and it's what allows me to play the whole like, oh, if you're not going to do anything, then I can
Punish you,
just
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, you mentioned I had a blast on 2, so you probably have what other. It's annoying.
gotta try to stop you from making wolves.
It's a little bit annoying. All right.
Alright, we have a clock, officially.
Yeah.
Come
There's
on,
no Paradise
something
here.
good.
Crisis. Do you have? You have something else in your hand that's 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have something in my hand that's 5.
Oh my god.
How do we feel about a 5? Hey, what's up,
Okay, so
Pretty
I
Kiss?
get
How are
blown
you?
out of your
Good to
Veil of
see ya.
Summer, which you haven't played anything.
Hey, see you, Donos. Thanks for hanging
You
out.
play 4. The probability's high since you haven't played anything. Like once again, so 1, 2, 3.
I do appreciate the Veil was in. Whoa. Wow, are we blast zoning the Nissa?
I can't afford to get blown out here. If I look at my hand, like if you have a Veil of Summer, I'm super duper dead.
Well, we will do some attacking. Yeah, I guess we get in as much damage as possible.
But I guess okay, if I pop this and then you ether gust your this on top of your deck, I get blown out. Oh, that's so bad. Okay.
Yeah, Forest.
Definitely I'm not gonna do it when you have more mana, so do it now? Yes.
Yeah, it works.
Hmm. Okay.
So we know there's a wolf.
No.
Go to combat. Get him with the borrower.
Yeah. Ugh. 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Indeed.
Like, there's no way you don't have an ether gust or something. Well, now you definitely have something.
Yeah, a couple cards.
I guess I may as well
hurt.
do it now. So this way, if you have a mystical, anything to counter or a veil, then you use it now. I think that's better. I mean,
Yeah, all right. Well, at least we get to draw the card still.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, this
all right,
is-
deck, please. Hello, yes. Remember me? Yes, I still want to draw some non-lands.
This is the finals. This is the finals. If I win this, there's one more match that decides everything.
How do I get out of this?
How about another one?
Oh, you're gonna. Yeah, I think it's over. It's over. I've drawn all lands, and I have my wolf. So, like these, my opener was Mystical Dispute, or no, it was Wolf, Double Growth Spiral, and lands. So maybe that was the wrong keep. But
That's reasonable. I mean, I kept a all ramp hand too, and I guess I just found my payoffs, and you didn't. I drew into stuff, and you didn't.
okay, yeah, sure, you got it.
Oh, all right.
You know, you could have just paid the 3.
I guess I mean I gotta send the message. It's about this last
right.
game, Crim. I gotta get the psychological win here. So this is it. This is it. This is the whole band bracket. A month of streams, all coming down to this one match. This determines it all. All right, here we go, Crib. We're gonna fire it back. You get to be on the play this time because you lost that match, which I'm sure.
I would say I did not just lose that match. I feel like I got destroyed that match.
All right, this is it. This is a championship. This is what it's all been building towards. One match for everything. The Veil of Summers were key that match. Like I think that was the reason I won, honestly.
Oh, 100%. Like this game would be a way different game if I didn't have to worry about Veil of Summer, right?
Oh, for sure. In chat, I apologize. When we do the band bracket and we have both of us, me and Crim both talking, it's harder to keep track of all the chat stuff. So if I missed any of your questions, apologies. Coming out on the Thursday stream, and I will be able to get to all of them and more. So.
So I win the coin flip, best of 3, 60 card, yeah.
No, wait, what happened? The match
Did you get the
disappeared.
invite?
Oh,
Did
no.
you get the invite?
No, I haven't seen. I thought I sent it to you, but I haven't seen it.
I didn't get an invite from you, so hold.
Oh, it said opponent canceled challenge. Weird. Oh,
yeah,
maybe
I
I
didn't even-
misunderstood that I thought it was the one I sent you. Let's see. Best of 3. Yeah, opponent wins coin flip. Are you getting a challenge? Or no? Do we break the challenge? That's so weird. All right, I'll cancel it, and you can. Why don't you send me one and see if I see it? Maybe we have a bug. Awkward timing going into the climatic last game of the whole tournament.
Best of 3. I win the coin flip.
Haha. Okay, accepted.
All right.
It worked. Well,
All the marbles.
This is it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone. The end of the van bracket, all coming down to one match. Being on the play is probably a benefit.
Kinda. It helps.
Well,
Definitely doesn't hurt.
It's a nice medium hand. We will.
And, all right.
Fable Passage, ban him. Am I surprised Temur Rec is in the finals? Actually, not really. I think Temur Rec is a very strong deck. So I think if anything, it was probably underseeded in the tournament. But yeah, so it's not really a surprise to me. I don't think. Paradise Druid. Well, do we have the rec? Looks
No.
Okay.
No, we do not.
We are okay with that. 4 mana, so you could have the wolf. Well, huh. Alright, Temple, Scry.
Yup.
And, yeah, go ahead. I feel like you've drawn so many gross pyros the last couple of matches. Like, I feel like you've hit 2 or 3 every game and 4 some games.
All right.
Yeah, that's good. And by good, I mean really bad for me. Oh, now your mana's untapped. Wilderness Wreck. Wilderness Wreck.
Maybe. I mean, like, I have to still, like, draw my. Okay, well, that's gonna be. Yeah, all right. That tells me you've got more. Huh. It's an interesting draw.
Oh, no, that's not what we wanted to hear. We want to hear, oh, that sucks, another land.
Yeah. Oh no, I drew a land.
Yeah, this is it. This match is for everything. It's 1-1 in matches. First game of the third match. Whoever wins this match has the whole thing. Oh, you drew the expansion explosion. Well, that is most likely game.
I mean, we'll see, right? Because you still like. I wonder how much I'm tapping here, right? I could remove a mana source. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I can't imagine. With the cards you draw, I can't imagine how we get back into it. Yeah, match 3 of the finals. The final match of the finals. You play crazy conservatively sometime. Like, I mean, if we just run stuff out earlier, like, it wasn't going to work. I think the reason I don't know, maybe it's too conservative, but we have been getting everything countered, so. Like, if we just run out the Oko into the mana, it definitely would have gotten countered, so, like.
That was a really bad. I literally drew all, like, of the 5 cards, 4 of them were lands.
And one was another expansion explosion.
I wish. I do wish. Okay. 6 mana. 6 mana right now. I've got 6, double that, 12, so I can do for 8.
Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, really? Well, I definitely can't get out from under that. Yeah, I think this one looks pretty over.
All right, so now you've got that on board.
Oh yeah, I get a 4/4, but you get 4/4s every spell you
On the-
cast, probably.
On
Oh
the
my
daily.
God. Oh no.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so now I think we're okay.
Oh, I think you've been okay for. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this one's so over. So over.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't do this. Oh my god. What the heck, dude? Like
I mean,
I want to throw my. Why? Why don't you just let me change the phases? Why does it auto change the phase?
oh,
I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Let me change the phases, Arena.
I wish Arena had an option to be. Yeah, we're dead anyway. I wish Arena had an option to kind of work like Magic Online, where you had more control of your phases. I know it has like a tiny bit of that system, but I really like that aspect of Magic Online a lot. Just like how cleanly the phases are set up and how easily you can control it and change them.
Yeah, like I just don't see why I need just let me change the phases. Let me do it. If I decide I don't want to go through it, then I can do the skip all, right? Like,
Yeah.
so annoying.
Yeah, I don't know what the downside is of giving players a bit more control. Maybe it like slows things down or something, but all right, chat, we're down a game. So Crim, there's a maximum of 2 games left in the bracket. Crim's just got to win one. We got to win both in a row for Simic Food to take it down. This is it. This is it. This is it.
Well, this game is much different though, because now you've got the dreaded 1 mana like cryptic command.
The sideboard cards do definitely help. I think my deck improves more sideboarding than yours does, I would say.
Oh boy, is it Oko time? Please don't Oko me.
I have not had any of the just like straight up nut draws, like turn 2 Okos. I don't think we've seen one the whole tournament actually.
Yay!
I would prefer it happen once in a while, personally.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
I think we chip in a bit.
Uh-huh. 4 cards in hand. Whatever you're doing, you're probably going to back it up because I just know there's no way you don't have a Veil of Summer, Ether Gust, Mystical Dispute. Like, you got to have some amount of those.
That's possible. Hey, it's a growth spiral.
Sure is. Sure is, buddy.
Ooh, Uro. Sure.
Like any of those 3, like all like because you have so many cards that are just good against me. Like I just don't know how and like on top of that I missed a land drop, so
Ooh, yeah, that's
it's not gonna end well.
That's a little tough.
Like
Ooh.
you probably have some amount of those, and I just cannot win if you have any. Like that's the worst part, right? Like if you have either of those 3 cards, except for I guess Ether Gust, I think that one's the only one I can play around. Like Veil of Summer blows out 90% of my deck. I just have to play the fact that you don't have that, and then Mystical Dispute, whatever, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what you gotta. Sure. Yeah, we're not even gonna pay. That's fine.
You're not gonna pay because why aren't you gonna pay?
Yeah, no, I just didn't feel like tapping. It's a lot of click.
No, no. I get it. Sure.
Too much.
Sure.
Too much work.
Oh, I need lands. Come on, deck. You're like 90% lands. How am I not drawing any of them?
All right, let's try this one.
I mean, I'm gonna try it. Just gonna. You gotta burn your 3, whatever those cards are. Yeah, of course. Of course. All right, hold. I think I gotta do this. So
Huh. So you're copying the negate. Yeah, let's have
please.
a good old fashioned
Oh,
counter war.
You have both?
I might have had both.
Oh, I hate that deck so much.
The funny thing is, I kind of feel the same way about your deck, honestly.
Veil of Summer.
Oh, Wilderness Rack drives me a little bit insane.
All right. Well, okay. Do you have another one? There's no way. You don't have like any more negates, right?
No, I don't. But I do have this.
Oh, why do you have interaction? My God. Wow, dude! Are you kidding me?
You did nail all the cards when you were running off that little list.
Wait.
You did kind of nail all the things that I had in my hand.
I was hoping that you just didn't have all. I didn't. Oh my God, you had all three. Whoa! I hate this game.
I may have had all three.
Are you joking? How did you have all three? Oh! Sure, dude. You go. What? Why don't you just like? What's that last card? What's that last card? Is it Nissa? Just show me Nissa. Is it Nissa too? Like, show me. It's like the Tron of hatred for me. Like you've mystically disputed me. You gusted me. You veiled me. Follow it up with a Nissa. Just end me right here. End me right here.
I don't have the Nissa. I don't have the Nissa. Not yet.
Do it. Do your worst.
Yeah, this one it resolves this time. Unfortunately, it's
Hello.
hello.
Hello. Wow, it resolved. Oh no, I'm saying hello. Like I can't believe it actually worked.
Yeah, you resolved a card. It happened.
I did. I don't have any lands, but like, oh my God, I drew a card. I'd like to thank my mom. I'd like to call chat and let them know that thank you for believing me. I would actually draw a useful card and resolve it. But then there's this issue that you just have a very shirtless Oko sitting there being extra shirtless and making me sad.
Yeah. There might be an Oko. No nipples on this one though.
No nipples, unfortunately, huh? Dang. That's unfortunate. You know, I really do feel for you.
All right, let's turn on an elk or food and elk food.
Uh-huh.
Do a bit of attacking. Hit ya. Oko is pretty decent.
I mean, sure, I guess. Taking 6 is not good, but I don't know what else I'm doing. I've just left full control on this whole match, by the way, so sorry.
No, that's good. Better than passing through the end step. Crosses.
God.
The hits just keep coming.
Let me think here. I will just go to the next one. I don't need to watch it. I don't need to watch this. I don't need to watch this. I know where this is going.
So this is it. It's 1-1. The matches are 1-1. The finals has went to the absolute maximum as long as it could go. Whoever wins this single game, champion of the band bracket. This is it. This is it. Temur Rex on the play.
I'm gonna mulligan. I keep getting these one-landers. Why? Okay.
I'm gonna keep, I think.
After playing against your deck, I remember why I was so happy. I remember when I used to be happy, and that was before I had to play all this deck. Like, oh, I just forgot how much I hate that deck.
The funny thing is, I was happy when probably all these decks got banned. Really.
Oh yeah,
or like
yeah.
Most
all
of
these
them
decks
were like made me happy at the time. So you have 3 mana. Yeah. You got a dispute. Chad always yells at me for not being aggro enough, so we're going aggro. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Are we getting wrecked? Maybe.
No. I wish.
Why untap? That has to be the wolf. All right. Or nothing. Huh. Just sending a mess. Are you missing a land drop?
No comment.
Oh. Interesting.
No comment, Seth. No comment.
Boosters Therapy with the $3 donation. Which opponent will scoop it up? Oh, thank you for the donation. We will find out momentarily which opponent's going to scoop it up. Oko returns. The return of the trickster. Or Thief of Crowns. Oh, What do you think, chat? Do we Veil of Summer this, or do we hold it for
you have a
expansion
Veil of Summer.
explosion?
Why?
I had my push to talk on. Oops.
Oh, that's like the sickest flex of the entire time. Okay. Do you have it? Like, just do it. Just kill me. End me. End me.
Well,
I don't want to play against your deck anymore. Ah. I'm gonna play around Mystical Dispute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're not doing anything. I guess that means we should do things. You know, this is greedy. It's greedy. Maybe we get punished and brutalized, but we're gonna go for it. Craw craw. Don't combo off, please. Well, there it is.
Is that good enough though?
I guess we'll see. I do have a 4/4. That's a thing.
You have a gust. Oh, what could this be?
Yeah, I think we should put that on top for the moment.
No. Why would you tap all my blue sources?
If it makes you feel any better.
It doesn't. It doesn't make me feel better. No, Seth, it doesn't make me feel better. I see that card and immediately I don't feel better. Oh. No! You know what? That actually lost me the game. That auto tapper tapped that blue source.
Oh, did you have another counter? Oh.
Yeah, like I have a Mystical Dispute in hand.
Oh my goodness, no! Wow, that is so arena. That is so arena.
God. All right, just end me. Kill me with whatever it is you got. Oh. All right. And you have Veil of Summer,
just
so
a few
now
more
this is
cards.
completely pointless.
I mean, you can play Wilderness Wreck.
Okay. Here.
I don't know if it matters though. Oh.
Look at that auto tapper once again.
Oh.
Make sure that I lose the game. I love it.
Arena.
I love it.
Arena. Oh, coming through in the worst possible time in the finals, making its presence felt. This could be a whole podcast topic, but what do you think? Like, we're experiencing this doing our silly brand bracket. Can you imagine playing like Pro Tours for $250,000 and having that happen?
No, I would actually just throw my computer.
Yeah, I probably would too. Yeah. I got all the. We're gonna tap your Wilderness Rack. Ooh.
We're gonna try to tap you down.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Oh boy.
And sure, your go. I feel like the only way I really lose is if you resolve an expansion explosion.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Is it enough?
Wait. You're just playing. Oh, you're tapping down my thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's just doing random stuff.
I was
removal?
supposed
Sure.
to float mana, but I realized I just wasn't paying attention and decided not to do it.
No. Oh no. What did you have? Oh, you did have expansion explosion.
Bought myself a turn.
Oh, if you had floated.
If I would have floated mana, I could have drawn more cards. But I just figured that it was over.
Yeah. Also, if you had floated mana.
I'm like pretty mentally checked out.
Yeah.
like that Veil of Summer is just like immediately I'm checked out.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Well, I guess we got to put out another lethal threat just in case.
Yeah, seems good.
And all right, the goose, honk
Yeah,
honk,
yeah,
your go.
All right.
Letting the auto tapper tap your lands at a high level tournament would be the equivalent of tapping them randomly in paper. Yeah, yeah, it does feel a little random sometimes. All right, the untappening.
Let me think here. Yeah. All right. Cool. I think this will work. Wait, what the hell? Wait, why doesn't this work? Hold on 1 second.
No, you're good.
Dude, don't count it. Please don't. What?
That does
I
work.
I was
right?
gonna draw you 10 cards.
Oh, wait. Were you killing your... Oh, you were killing yourself. I didn't look at who you were targeting. Whoa. So, a little... so how much was Arena a factor there, Crim? Like, do you think that would have ended differently if it wasn't for that little Arena tapping mishap?
I don't think I would have. I don't know if I would have won because I don't know what you have in hand. You could have like 4 Veil of Summers, right? And like 4 mystical disputes. Who knows, right? Because Crosses at that point had drawn you so many cards, and almost like, in order for me to win or kill you, like in any way, shape, or form, it requires me to almost use all my mana. So mystical dispute wins, Veil of Summer, which I knew was there, wins. And it's very hard. Like the only way I was going to beat you that game was probably through sharks and creatures, but I just didn't draw any of them. So yeah, that's unfortunate.
Wow, that was a really close 3-game match, honestly. Like, that felt surprisingly even to me. Like, I think that it was...
Even?
Well,
it felt even?
I mean, they were all 3-game matches, and they all were, like, fairly close, where, like, the arena tapping was arguably... So, I mean, I think that because of Veil of Summer, the Simic Food deck is favored. I think if you took that one card out of my deck, I think it might actually switch it to Temur Rec. We saw... You have a much better go of it in game 1 when I didn't have access to Veil of Summer, but once Veil of Summer comes in, we just thought, like, you spend 14 mana on an Expansion Explosion, and Veil of Summer, you just counter that for 1 mana. It is so absurd. So I think, but if it wasn't for that, I think it was fairly even, and all of our matches went 3 games. I think they were all, like, competitive. They were all competitive.
I would say they went 3 games, yes, but that's only because... Game 1, when you don't have the most broken card ever, because my win condition is like essentially what, let's just say 32 mana, and you answer it for 1, right? So there's no way I'm beating that.
That is a little unfair, I would say. I mean, that's why it's banned. I guess we got to see the banned cards doing their thing with somehow sneakily out of this bracket of 16 banned decks with even more banned cards in it. It's kind of funny that it's a random core set uncommon that was really the card that swung the finals of the tournament in a world of Teferis and Okos. It's this random uncommon is maybe the most busted card of them all. Wow. So
I would say that like Oko, I guess, is stronger than Veil, but like in this matchup, Veil is just unbeatable. For 1 mana, it is unbeatable. Like it is 1 mana and it answers everything I do. Like about like 90%. I would say the matchup games 2 and 3 feel like 90-10. Yeah. They feel like 90. Because how many disputes do you bring in?
So there are. Let me look at my deck list really quick to make sure I'm telling you the right numbers. So in sideboarding, I was bringing in, I believe 2 negates, 2 disputes, to go along with some number of Vithurgus, along with 4 Veil of Summers, and then just a little more card draw with Gadwick, which we saw in the last game. So I essentially get 8 really good counters or pseudo counters coming in, and I get to take out like Wicked Wolf, which isn't very exciting, trim a little bit here and there. So I don't lose anything too meaningful and get 8 really powerful cards.
Yeah, 8 cards that all answer for like super cheap, right? So that's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, that was interesting. So Crim, this brings us to the end. Although I will say, next week, chat, I'll let you know what night. But next week we will have Richard coming in with Jund to battle against Simic Food and see if Modern Jund can take down Simic Food. But this does bring us to the end of our bracket. So Crim, we end with Simic Food as the champion. Temur Rec, runner-up, followed by Golos Field, Lukka Fires. Any, I don't know, final thoughts on anything from the band bracket before we kind of wrap it up?
I think some of these matchups would have gone a little bit differently. Like example, like that Lukka Fires matchup, I have to imagine if it weren't for my terrible luck there, I think that actually would have been, if there was a deck to take it down, to take down Simic Food, I think it would have been that deck, right?
I think that either Lukka Fires or Golos Field probably would have put up a tougher fight against Simic Food than Temur Rec. I think out of the decks in the top 4, I think Temur Rec was probably the worst to face Simic Food.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah, I think that would have changed things. And, I mean, we're obviously not going to do this because it was a ton of matchups, but it is worth pointing out, this isn't like a scientific study because it's a lot of one-match sample sizes. There are definitely punts. There's arena errors or moto errors along the way. So I think if we replayed the bracket from the start, I do think our top 4 decks felt like the 4 best decks in the tournament in general, or 4 of the best decks at least. But I do think if we played this bracket 100 times, we'd probably get a lot of different results. Even though I do think, like I said, Simic Food's really good, Temur Rec was really good, Golos Field, Lukka Fires both proved to be very strong. You can argue that maybe 4-color Copycat got kind of a raw deal. Ramen Up Red, I think, got on the wrong end of the variant stick in the very first round against Temur Rec, where I kept being able to like copy Ether Gust to stay alive with expansion explosion. So there's definitely weird stuff in the one-match sample size, but in the end, it's Simic Food that comes out on top, and I don't think anyone can be super surprised about that because that was a 1 seed and that was the broken deck. So, wow.
Did not disappoint. Did not disappoint.
Anyway, Crim, I appreciate you hanging out and doing this. This was super fun. We're done with the band bracket for now. Who knows? Maybe we'll do more brackets in the future at some point or something. But this was a blast. I appreciate you taking your time out of the day the last 4 weeks to do this. It was super fun. And are you streaming? Are you streaming later? If chat wants to check you out.
I'll be on at 8 o'clock. So in an hour and a half.
Okay, Crim, so if you want to chat over Crim, twitch.tv, the Asian Avenger, about an hour and a half from now if you want some more Magic action. But, Crim, I'll let you go. Get some food or whatever, get ready for your stream. I appreciate it.
Time for dinner.
All right.
I don't want to really think about food, but after that matchup, but yeah, I got to go get some.
All right, little more food. I'll talk to you later.
All right, later, Seth.
And on that note, everyone, that's the band bracket. And again, I apologize. I know it's a little weird on the band bracket streams because I'm like talking with Crim. I normally am like super paying attention to the chat. So I apologize. I think I got all like the subs and donations. If I missed anything, again, Hangout Thursday. It'll be a normal stream where we're talking. But I mean, it was a blast. It was super fun to do. Again, it's not scientific. Keep that in mind. I know there were puns. I know there were arena and moto bugs. So not like some scientific study, but it was really fun to do. I think we'll do another one in the future. Not the band bracket, but maybe modern decks, maybe against odds decks, maybe older standard decks. So another bracket in the future is a good possibility because y'all seem to love it. I had fun doing it. Crib had fun doing it. So give me your feedback if you're interested. I know we talked about it before, but send me a message, a tweet. We talk about it Thursday, what other brackets you'd like to see. But on that note, I think we wrap it up for tonight. So reminders on the way out the door. Replay YouTube. If you missed any of the bad bracket or any other old streams, you can find it on the replay YouTube. That's actually an interesting question. How would Callblade have fared? I actually think that Callblade would not be very good in this bracket. I think the power of Callblade, while it was good for 2011, I don't think Callblade would match up to the broken stuff from 2019, like Golos Field. I think it's like drawing dead. Temur Rec, it's probably pretty bad. Lukka Fire, like the good decks from 2019, 2020, I think we're going to beat the good decks from 2011. I think if we were going to do this again, I think an interesting way to do it, if we're going to stick with standard, would be to take like the top 8 decks from this bracket. So the best decks from the most recent years, but instead of just having Callblade, go way back and have like the busted stuff from Urza's block. Like those decks might actually be more busted. The like Turn 2 Tolarian Academy Memory Jar combo decks, Turn 1 Dark Ritual Necro decks, decks like that. I think those decks are broken in a very different way, which would maybe make for a really interesting tournament. the new decks are broken because their threats are so pushed. And you have these insane planeswalkers, and you have Uros, and you have Ancient Treasuries. The old decks were pushed because their spells were broken, and they had these insane like combo spells and fast mana. I don't know how that would play out, but maybe that could be a bracket for the future. Like, take the top 8 most recent banned decks and play them against 8 of the old banned decks. So, but anyway, finishing our reminders, the YouTube channel, there's a ton of stuff going up. The Budget Magic from last night, it was a pretty sweet one, 5-color plants. There's a sweet Against the Odds playing Cherix tomorrow. There's Commander Legends coverage, so find that on the YouTube. One more reminder that our awesome sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magical cards, maybe you need Commander Legends stuff and want to pre-order, maybe you need all their stuff, you get them at cardkingdom.com, even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting this show. Most importantly, seriously, thank you to all of you. This was weird and different, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I had no idea if people were going to like this or not. It seems like you all enjoyed it. I appreciate your support and hanging out. Seriously, so much. I was talking to someone the other day about, like, content creators, and really, there's no content creators without the community. And I say this, like, very authentically. Like, you're the reason any of this happens. Each and every one of you. And I appreciate it so much. So, have a wonderful night, everyone. A great Wednesday. Check out the Gets Odds a spoiler video tomorrow. And we will be back on Thursday with another stream, a normal stream. Play some standard, maybe, or modern. So, until then, have a wonderful Wednesday, a good Thursday. I'll see you Thursday night. I love y'all. Thanks again for being awesome. And I will talk to you soon.